I have the funny little red dot of it's working. We're good.
Oh, it's actually gonna work this time.
Surely. Surely I
Hopefully.
didn't mess
That's
up
really the
streaming.
screen.
Okay. Well, according to this, it is. Oh, I forgot I need to have Zevlo's character sheet too. God damn it.
Yeah, you're playing two guys.
I know, I just
I
forgot.
already put down one of them.
That is true. They kind of saw this coming. Well,
The Spectrum fight's gone.
okay. I mean,
By the way, Michael, I'm working on drawing Ezekiel.
oh my god, nice. Have fun with the gauntlet. Mika hated that.
Huh? I'm not drawing your gauntlet.
What the fuck?
That's like his main.
That is quite
feature.
literally
Uh-huh.
his
I
whole
know.
thing.
I'm gonna draw you with your hand behind your back so I don't have to draw the gauntlet.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Bro is taking my main
Also,
source of power and being like,
You know what
nah.
I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna straight copy and paste, draw over a Thanos gauntlet, and just put the Soul Stone on there.
Just Photoshop like an actual Thanos gauntlet onto it.
Like, Michael, it's not gonna be nearly as detailed when I draw your.
Oh no, I
gauntlet.
know. I mean, Mika spent several hours on mine, so I do not expect
I
that.
mean, if you look at the hands of my auto gnome that I drew, it's gonna look similar to that.
That's fair. I still love the work of putting a do-rag on Mike.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Do-rag on the
Michael's
dragon.
like, I don't know how you're gonna find a reference picture to draw a do-rag on a dragon, and then I did it.
Also,
What was your reference?
Mika,
Was
I don't
yours
have
like
water,
direct?
so
No,
Dr.
I
Pepper.
just found
What the
like
fuck?
kind of like an image of a do-rag and just drew it over and had to like erase a bunch of bits.
That's really funny.
I made an art channel.
Oh, that's smart.
Alright, time to dump everything in there.
Mika also should
Grab
dump
my-
everything in there. Alright, anyways, off the art topic, guys, we have gods to kill. Well, God.
Mhm.
Yeah, we ready?
Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Uh-huh. Okay. As we jump back into our session here. Last we had left off, the Spectrum themselves had chosen at their point in their career, 6-level adventurers, now 6-level adventurers,
Mhm.
to go ahead and say, that would be a good time to kill God. As the Spectrum goes ahead, calls up upon Gabriel himself after a fair few bits of preparation, including therapy. Talking to Preacher.
Forgot about that.
Preacher, the very wise beyond his years, Velocipaster, if you would. Quickly realizing Preacher sees some issues in between Eldon and Spice Little Mama's relationship. And truly, if they want to work them out, they both need to be willing and ready to do work upon themselves. And after an excruciating 10 minutes of Eldon trying to leave and everyone else stopping him, the pastor went ahead and said, you can go if you must, but we will always be right here, having about a 1-minute extra conversation with Spicy about how, don't worry, only time will tell how he truly feels. After letting you all go from the hat, Willie went ahead, sent you outside. As you all arrive earlier in the day at Cragmaw, but now it seems to be dragging on later and later as you've been inside the hat for a little bit. You see now Brim, as well as Sparta, standing at the ready to defeat. We're not quite sure what Gabe is anymore. Little G God, whether he's become the monarch himself, whether Gabe is aiming even higher, you don't fucking know. All you know is that you gave him 10 minutes of prep time. And as you called Gabriel, Ezekiel throwing down some fair insults towards Gabe, and Gabe throwing back his own.
Is now a good time to
20
mention that
minutes pass
Ezekiel's
on.
mother is like crippled and old? Like, she was
Oh, yeah.
old. Like, she was old this whole time. Ezekiel's parents are old.
Gabe
They're
knows.
fucking historians.
Gabe knows. As you all waited, that 10 minutes truly feeling like an eternity, waiting for. Oh God, you don't know what's gonna meet you upon the other side. You simply know it's gonna be one hell of a fight. As you all wait and wait and wait, Ezekiel, you prepare yourself to immediately blast whatever comes out of the trees, but what comes at you doesn't come anywhere near the trees. As winding through the entire group, not being seen by anyone, the commander appears out of invisibility, rams a short sword through Ezekiel's solar plexus before picking him up by the arm and throwing him so that his body bends across a tree branch. Ezekiel, you are down and out, but we still have a ton of initiatives to go through.
Oh,
If
Jesus
this
Christ.
fight has started, you have all fought through, or rather shot after, the commander. You've used all your prepared actions. You no longer have a reaction.
Zevlo does.
But as we're gonna go ahead. Oh, Zevlo does. That's
Yeah.
correct.
I'd never used mine because
Richie
I
will
kind of was
also.
here. I had
That's true. He also walked away.
That's true.
So we have 3.
Richie also has his as he prepared straight fists, but Richie's is saving his for a very specific man.
True.
I prepared a second level shatter, so wait.
Zevlo's going to
You're
hit
waiting
someone
on it.
very hard in the head.
Okay. So, first to start off, Zevlo, could I have your dexterity score?
+1.
+1?
But
Boogeyman's going first.
fair enough.
Everyone sees as after throwing that storm of knives at the commander, only tapping about 2 into the bottom half of his right thigh. Boogeyman goes ahead and reaches back in the bag, pulls out a ton more, and is looking around here. It's quiet, painfully so, as none of you hear the presence of the commander, and you were all expecting some kind of large army, but you're not hearing one. Here's the Boogeyman. Gonna go ahead, make a perception check. I have too many fucking character sheets. It's so hard. Okay.
Thank God I didn't suggest we get other members of the Knights, because then, oh boy, this would be even more for Harry to manage.
Then holy shit. Okay. With a 19, Boogeyman looks around, attempting to find any sign before simply gonna prepare for the next person he sees. He can't quite spot out anyone on that 19. But he's going to lie in wait. As that will turn over to Zevlo. Zevlo, nothing's happening. You're looking around. The commander ran off back into the woods. And with the time he's had now, he could make it pretty damn far. You don't think it's worth chasing him in any measure. But you are looking around. It's quiet, man.
Huh. Well, this is eerie. I already have prepared action. I'm gonna. Can I perception check around to see if there's anything literally at all? Like,
Give me a perception check.
oh god, what is Zevlo's perception? I had all this memorized. Oh, it's +4. 13.
13. Okay. On 13, you're looking out. Are you looking more towards the woods? Are you looking towards the sky? Are you looking towards inside yourself? Tell me where you're looking.
I'll look around the tree line in the direction like that the commander ran to, and then like kind of like behind where Ezekiel, where I like would assume he snuck up on Ezekiel from.
Okay. You look behind yourself. There's nothing there. You don't think the commander teleported in. You think the commander's been here for a long second and has just been letting you guys get ready before pouncing on one of you. You're looking around here. You see that small blood trail that the commander has left behind. As both Henry and the boogeyman caught each of him in both different legs. But you're looking around. You're not so certain there's even enemies here.
Okay. Can I walk over to Ezekiel then and give him a health potion I got?
You walk on over to Ezekiel. Ezekiel is about 15 feet into the tree line.
Mhm.
You guys are standing, he's just like 5 feet into the tree line. You guys are standing about 15 feet away from the tree line, 15 feet away from the castle walls. All in all, you have a 30-foot open space here.
Okay.
And you guys are posted up in the middle. You walk
Gotcha.
on over to Ezekiel, take 15 feet of your movement. It's your action to go ahead and feed him a health potion.
2d4 real quick. +2. So Ezekiel's healing.
Well, before you run that,
Mhm.
go ahead and give me a dex check. Just straight up dexterity.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh, you're gonna beat this. You go ahead and feed him the potion. Go ahead and give him your health.
Okay. I don't like the way you're phrasing this, Harry. Okay.
Okay. How much does Ezekiel gain?
5. I rolled
5?
shit.
Okay. 5 hit points back to Ezekiel. Go ahead and do that. You weren't expecting it, and this person isn't all around too quiet, but if you're standing still enough, what the hell does being quiet matter? As you feel heat ride up and ride up and ride up and ride up, or you turn just to your right after feeding a potion to Ezekiel, you see a fireball directly coming for your head.
Oh.
Give me the dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. 16. Wait.
6.
Advantage on dex effects that you can see. So I would have advantage on this then, right?
You have advantage on this.
Okay. Let me just see. 17.
17.
I got a
Alright.
1 higher. Awesome.
Okay. Roll for Ezekiel as well.
What is... Oh, he's a +0. 17 as well. Wow. Holy shit.
Okay. As you both get 17s, that would normally be pretty damn good if it weren't for the fact that this person's pretty high level. You both are gonna take the full brunt of this.
Humana.
Move over to here.
8d6. 8d6. What? Oh shit.
8d6.
Well, at least it's only a regular 3rd level fireball.
Yeah, 24.
Jesus Christ. Well,
24 points of fire damage to Ezekiel, which puts him out immediately again. Hurts Zevlo pretty damn bad.
I mean, like a third of a health or a quarter of a health.
Oh,
He's a very
not
tanky.
great.
He's a very tanky boy.
As you see Zevlo now stepping only foot outside the forest line, a tiefling. tiefling you recognize rather well.
Harry, did you?
You see Retribution,
Roro Raggy? Roro Raggy. Okay.
the evocation wizard whose specialty was blowing shit up.
Oh, God damn it. The
Um,
fucking arsonist of the group.
as yeah, truly, you see Retribution, a wizard as well. Wizards known to be power hungry in many a way. And hey, if the god of knowledge themselves can give Retribution power, well, that's pretty hard to pass up, no? As you see Retribution stand there, doesn't say anything to you, but makes their presence known.
How far is he from me?
40.
Okay.
Okay, Retribution needs to make a con save.
Hmm?
Ah, fun, fun, fun.
Actually,
Let's see, you are total of 55 feet out from them. Does the spell hit that far?
yes.
Wow.
And the spell has
Okay.
a range of 60 feet.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Now, the true question is, this is a cone. Are you aiming this off to the right so you can just catch Retribution?
No, Shatter is a sphere
Yeah,
around the person I'm
Shatter's
aiming
on
it at.
target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sphere
10-foot
on
radius sphere, so it's a
target.
20-foot diameter sphere around them.
Okay, yeah, no, that's just gonna catch Retribution.
Okay.
Looking at all the abilities. Well, there it is. Okay. Retribution doesn't roll well.
Ooh. Let me get my dice out.
Mm.
So is that not a say? It's a
No,
DC
definitely not.
13. So
Oh god,
Okay.
you were so
Most
confident.
certainly
No.
okay. I need. Where's my D8? Okay, so that's.
Yeah,
nine.
looking at Retribution stats, they're
Nice.
wizard stats for sure.
They're gonna take 20 points of thunder damage
Ooh.
as Eldon sees the fireball and immediately lets out an extremely high-pitched whistle, and the ground around the area around them just shatters. I mean, obviously, but like it's a deafening noise.
Everyone sees the ground literally crack and crumble as the rumbling from Eldon's whistle carries and carries. The further it carries out, almost the more high pitched it becomes, to a point where Zevlo, if you weren't already kind of partially deaf from all the war that happened around you, this would most certainly blow out your eardrums. But thank
Also,
goodness, you're already fucked up.
Any non-magical items that aren't being worn or carried take damage. So I don't know if there's anything else around them, but
No, it doesn't
okay,
do much.
just putting that there.
Yeah, Retribution's gonna have to go ahead and carry most of their stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on, that was your reaction to go ahead
Yep.
and use that prepared action. That's gonna be Retribution's go. As Retribution simply makes their presence known.
You bitch.
Ezekiel, as you wake up for a moment, see Retribution, you bitch, and then immediately get hit with a fireball. Yeah. All these initiatives for the bad guys are going to be pretty fluid because they are all still hidden. Let me see here. After that nat 20 from Zevlo, we're going to go ahead and move on.
Real quick,
to-
Zevlo's bonus action, he's gonna rate.
No, yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah, just
Throw
figure,
it on there.
figured I
Good
should mention
idea.
that.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh boy, Zevlo has
Boogeyman.
4 rages now. So if it gets cancelled, you can just do it again.
And upon seeing a member of the enemy, he's just gonna go for it. He's just gonna rip 3 attacks for now. Though I need to check how long this lasts. End of the current turn. Okay, so still doesn't count. Okay. I'm going to roll 3 attacks for the boogeyman. Three knives sail at retribution, and 3 find their mark.
Yeah, sure.
First one. Actually, -5 to each of those. Plus the bogeyman's insane. Oh. All of these are going to do +10 from the sharpshooter feat, in exchange for the boogeyman losing a -5 to hit, but he has an insane to hit rate, so it doesn't matter. First one. 17 points of damage on the first. 19 points of damage on the second. 20 points of damage on the third. As you see the boogeyman chuck 3 knives direct for Retribution's chest. One clearly hits a hard spot, causing damage, but it's hit a bone. The next one hitting something real soft and getting deep inside Retribution's chest. The third one hitting Retribution directly in the solar plexus where there is no armor. And you clearly see Retribution look around in utter shock that 3 knives have just been thrown out of what seems to be nowhere. But Boogeyman's is pretty quick. That is going to go ahead, move on to Virgil. Or I'm sorry. I put the wrong V initial in there. It should be Sparta, but I put the wrong one in there.
Oh, it's God time? Well, medium G God time?
It's Sparta's turn. Sparta with a 23 initiative.
What?
Looks around here. Looks around here. Isn't seeing the main targets. But that doesn't mean he can't do something. Sparta's just gonna go ahead. He's used his 9th level spell on Henry Hammerfell. But he is gonna go ahead. No, he'll go ahead and cast Shadow Blade at an 8th level. You all see appearing in his offhand appears to be a blade quite literally made of lightning itself, as it simply forms into a handle, and you see here a katana quite literally made of lightning as he pulls the long sword that, honestly, while opulent in design, does just look like a long sword, off of his belt, strikes them together, and begins kind of just searching. Retribution's out on the field. It looks like the Faceless got it. Simply going to prepare the action to cleave whatever godlike being may appear in his vision.
That is very specific.
Mm-hmm. Well, you brought him here to kill a god, nothing else.
That's fair.
That is going to move on to... I have so many initiatives to look at. It's going to be Silro with a dirty 20.
Well, can I use Cure Wounds on Ezekiel?
You'd have to get within 5 feet of him, but yeah, sure.
Do you have a range
As you
heal?
walk on over. Retribution shown themselves, use the spell. You can take the risk that no one else is out there.
Do you have a ranged heal?
It doesn't heal as much as.
I mean, yeah, it's like the whole combo. I'm just, you might want to. I don't know if you want to get over here, buddy. That hurt.
Love it when I scare Michael. It's really fun.
I mean, this was my literal own doing, to be fair. I didn't think this was going to happen for quite a while, though.
If you ever become a DM, you'll get to do the same thing back to me, though, if you think about
That
it.
is so true.
And trust me, I'll be the shittiest, most insane player you've ever had in your life.
I haven't even done anything that bad. Because I don't know anything.
No, you haven't.
This is
but
me
I
just
love
coming up
playing
with
big
ideas.
boys who hit things way too hard.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what Zevlo does now, to be fair, so.
Yeah, but I can make him hit harder.
That's true. He's not optimized, he's just a silly big strong man.
Yeah, truly nowhere near Grim, who Grim is possibly the hardest hitting character I've ever made in D&D history, but he's
Hmm.
really fun.
Jesus Christ. That's a concerning sense.
He's a Paladin Warlock with a lot of Divine Smites
Oh.
and a plus 17 on damage rolls.
Sick.
Hey guys, he's not fighting us.
Do you want to use your range?
Yeah, I'll just use my range then.
1 second. Let me go ahead and fix my shit.
Oh, I noticed a mic change. That's
Mhm.
fair.
Back. Sorry, my shit got all fucked up for a moment.
Happens.
Yeah. So are you going to use your range healing spell, or are you going to walk up to Ezekiel? You can get there with your movement and still have about 15 feet more to back up if you want to get back to your original spot.
It'll be fine. I'll go up to him.
Go for it.
Another person hits.
Probably.
Before
Every
you
time
do
someone tries to
anything,
help
go for it.
Ezekiel, he gets another person.
The
shows up.
commander's like, yeah, fuck that guy. Hey, yo, fuck that guy in particular, though.
Mm.
It's the second level spell, by the way.
Oh,
You heal. You get 22 hit points.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That is quite the hit point. You said 22?
Yeah, 22.
Jesus Christ, he has 33 max health.
22.
Oh my god, like the Taylor Swift song.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
I got 2 years.
I don't know
Yep,
about you, but
same.
I'm going to need everyone to make a deck. No, I'm just kidding.
What? Okay. Okay. That's fucked
That would have
up.
been actually so funny.
You're like, okay, this is great timing to bring this up, but time for you all to
I
die.
don't know about you, but I
Mm.
rolled a 22.
Oh my god. That's what Mika's gonna say if she ever gets a 22. For anything.
Aw.
I don't know about you, but I got a 22.
Also, I know no one has made the connection, but Mika just sent a GIF in Ezekiel's channel. That is the character he is based off of from League of Legends.
What?
Really?
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's what I-
he is based
based
on
off the name
Ezreal.
of it.
Yeah, he's based on
That's
that's
like
Ezreal
the
and
one with the light bow, or is
Yeah.
that...
Like
Kind
for
of,
a
yeah.
for a brief second when I looked at it, I'm like, is that Link? And then I saw the
He does have a
I'm like,
Link
okay, no,
skin,
it's a League
actually.
of Legends
yeah,
character.
he has a skin
That
that is
skin is
linked.
supposed to be linked.
It does
Yeah.
look like the Kingdom Hearts.
But yeah, no, he is just Ezekiel is just based on Ezreal, and that is Ezreal's government name is Ezekiel. I forget last name. Mika look that up. for me. His nickname is Ezreal. His government name is Ezekiel.
Oh.
Exactly, actually.
Yeah, so I just
I
am
don't
him.
remember that.
Yeah, that's where the whole historian background comes from and like everything.
I thought we were just trying to find a name that was similar.
Nope, that is just his legal name. That's why I went with it.
Okay, Sora. You
Yeah,
kill
still
Ezekiel, and you
backstories.
can still back up 15 feet if you want back to your original spot.
Yeah, he did. He healed me 22 health.
Okay.
Yeah, like back up.
Yeah, simply giving the option
Okay.
to do so. If you want to stick in the middle of the fray, you can do so. Okay.
You scare me. I feel you're gonna do
Good.
something now.
He is.
Good. I'm glad I can install fear in my friends.
You got this,
Um,
Sage. You'll be fine. A-okay.
Okay, shut up.
Let's gonna move on to Cloak. Cloak standing there is now very confused and pissed off that no one's showing up. Just, guys, what's happening?
I saw a dragon briefly. Then he disappeared. And now there's a tiefling over there.
Great. I might just do some cocaine. As you see, standing around, now very bored out of his mind, does bring out a little baggie and just. Oh. That was fun. Continues to prepare an action to attack a very specific person who he's waiting for. Yeah, our villains are giving y'all a slow open, it seems. That is going to move on to Spicy Little Mama with an 18.
Got you.
You're
Oh,
looking
got some
around.
things off my desk, but okay, let me pull up some. I'm looking around.
Not seen much.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. What should we do here? Let's hit a little.
Just like make investigation or perception, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I'll make a little investigation.
Give me investigation.
Not one.
Okay, JK, I lied. His name is just Ezreal. I swear to God.
Icy, they're invisible and all around you. That's why it's been so quiet. They're all preparing to attack you at once. They are quite literally all within 5 feet of you right now, including Gabe.
Oh.
You know what's
Okay.
wild is that so could be real because Ezekiel's far away.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
that could be very true.
All right.
Spicy,
then.
you know for a fact they are all within 5 feet of you right now.
Okay, so out of fear, I'm gonna pull my long swords.
You pull the long swords. Who are you swinging on? You get the feeling that Gabe could be in any one of the 4 directions, but you also think you could probably hit the commander if he's there.
To my right.
You swing out wildly to
Oh
your
my
right.
God.
Don't give me an attack roll. You swing wildly. They must have disappeared off into mist. They're quick son of bitches. And that's Spicy's turn.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go ahead. I'm kind of doing fluid initiative. We'll get it more rigid, so maybe some people change spaces, maybe some people won't. But we're gonna go ahead on to Athena.
Oh gosh. So I'm guessing they're also 5 feet in front of me.
Give me a
You didn't-
perception check or investigation check.
Perception, yes. I'm also still a bear, by the way.
Okay.
11.
11. You see Spicy Little Mama swinging at what is only truly oxygen. You tactfully know that likely they wouldn't be 5 feet surrounding everyone here. Otherwise, the second they came out of invisibility, they would just be ganged up on. So tactfully, you don't know what Spicy's doing, but you think Spicy might also be losing his mind. As you look around here, you're not spotting a whole lot. Did you roll with advantage, by the way?
No.
you get advantage on smell checks specifically. So if you want to sniff the air instead of looking
What the
around, you may do
fuck?
so.
I guess it makes
I got
sense.
an
though.
18.
18s are better. On a 19 earlier from the boogeyman, no one was actually there. But this time, you don't know how to describe it. It smells like ozone? That can't be right. That only
What?
happens if there's a lightning strike.
Oh.
As quite literally zipping through the trees, you see a bolt of lightning form into a guy, which is going to attempt to hammer Cloak directly in the skull. As you see, this is Cloak's old fighting friend.
Hmm.
That's gonna be a real fun set of rolls for me. Both hit Cloak. Both are a D10. "17 points of lightning damage go directly to Cloak's skull."
Oh.
As you see, this bolt of lightning turns back into a human, but with every single hit this person appears to be throwing, they are throwing it as fast as lightning, and you see streaks of electricity running off their fists and feet. Cloak, go ahead and tank that to the head. You see his cloak gets battered for a moment. No one can see under the mask of Cloak at the current moment. You see it is getting a little more cinched from the lightning. As Cloak's head snaps back down to the floor, and it's about to turn into a brawl. Cloak using his prepared action is going to toss out 3 attacks. Two of those are going to hit. "20 points of bludgeoning damage to the bolt of lightning."
Oh.
As you see Cloak bare fist goes ahead, and as soon as he snaps his neck down, goes down to initiate a shoot, which is shoot in wrestling, for those who don't know. When you get low to the ground, attempt to grab your opponent's waist and toss them on the floor. Cloak sets up for a shoot. The guy who's made out of lightning sets up to counter it. He doesn't, or well, maybe he'll remember. Cloak's a lying bitch. And so Cloak overhands instead, brings his fist up, and as he's underneath the chute, instead just hits him in the face once, then sets up the chute, takes him to the floor, and one shot drops an elbow onto his chin. It's about to turn into a full-on fist fight.
Hello.
That is going to be still Athena. You have an action ready. You now see a man who can turn into lightning, who is currently brawling it out with Cloak. You still see Retribution with the knives in their chest, looking to Ezekiel and Zevlo. You don't see much else at the current moment, but you know another player on the field has revealed themselves.
Okay, and as a multi-attack, but so I had prepared. I think it just. What did? So. Mm,
You can
I
go
see
ahead
didn't
and
hit
give me.
anyone. Right.
You can go ahead and give me insight on who you think would be best to go ahead and go after.
Okay. Um, 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
You know Cloak wants this as a one-on-one. You know Cloak is looking to somewhat rekindle some form of insane kind of joy of fighting in the ring when he was a younger man. And is looking to beat the shit out of this bolt of lightning one-on-one. You see Retribution, and you know you got the movement to get there.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Go ahead and give me attack rolls.
Okay. Well,
12. 12 doesn't hit. Go ahead and roll your next attack.
ooh, what's 24.
24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
One, 2d6.
Wait, what is AJ again right now?
A
Or
bear.
what was it?
A bear.
Okay.
Okay. 3 plus 12.
12 points of damage. I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
Okay.
You do wound that Retribution with that second shot.
18.
18's real good. Let me go ahead and look here. Oh, it's actually from their Infernal Legacy, so it's a lower save DC, and you make it. You see Retribution attempts to, the second you hit them, attempts to burn you away with a Hellish Rebuke. However, it doesn't take as you simply bear roll quite literally out of the way of the flames that spawn from the floor. And now you are engaged in combat with Retribution, and you still have some movement left if you want to get back to your spot. And Retribution's taken their reaction.
Okay.
You take the movement, get back to your spot, ready up for whatever happens next. But Retribution just got slightly mauled by a bear.
Let's go. I scratched the crap out of him.
That is going to be Grim. Grim. I'm gonna go ahead and look around for a moment. Doesn't see a whole lot. Doesn't much care. As you see, Grim. Okay. Grim is going to go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis upon himself. Fuck it. He'll burn it at a 5th level. As you see quite literally the chill in the air begin to form as particles of ice form around Grim's already golden, yet still with these black and red streaks armor. As you see the ice, no longer a fresh blue that it once would have been hanging in the air, but has turned to a literal black ice as it clings to Grim. And Grim looks around for simply leaning back a little more, waiting, just kind of wishing something would happen already. That's gonna be Grim's turn. We're gonna move on to Henry Hammerfell. Henry's looking around, though with the advantage of a sniper scope, definitely is probably gonna have a much better chance at everyone else spotting whatever the fuck's going on.
Maybe.
Never mind. He rolled low. You see as Henry is scanning the forest in the form of surveillance, but just isn't getting anything. As you see, he calls down to the rest and just goes, "Who do you want dead?"
Who can you see?
I can see a tiefling and a man made of lightning.
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
We're trying to kill him.
Understood.
Yeah, we are.
Zevlo, you're not quite close enough to be counted as engaged.
That's true.
Though Henry is 40 feet above the ground in a tower, which means he gets a height advantage, which gives him advantage.
I was gonna say, isn't the bear engaged? Maybe?
Not anymore. The bear ran back to their spot
Oh,
for
I
safety.
didn't hear that. Well,
Yeah.
That definitely hits Retribution.
He's got some bad news.
He's got some bad news for Retribution. In the form of checking what level Rogue he is now for his sneak attack. Okay. 23 points of piercing damage directly to Retribution as Henry is still aimed down sights and fires a shot directly through Retribution's shoulder. Retribution looks hurt. Not quite down or dead yet. Still looking a lot healthier than most of the people here, but Retribution looks hurt. Been hit by a few members of the Faceless and Henry with a sniper. Not a great time. Henry's also going to go ahead and bonus action create. Or not create, but just activate. You all see the harness that Henry has strapped on with the small arcane cannon on his shoulder that he simply taps, and the arcane magic begins to flow through it. As you all see, it activates. It's not quite in range of anyone, but it's on and ready to go. That's fun. That's going to turn into... Oh. What's Solomon's dex? It's good, and his athletic score is maddening, but it's not exactly good enough. You all hear a noise that only Zevlo and a few of the members of the military would really recognize. It's a slow rumble. Rumbles come in many different forms: the earthquakes, the sound of stadium lights, the sound of whatever. But this rumble, Zevlo, feels distinct in your mind and heart. The rumble of, well, usually it's a desperate charge, but in this moment you don't think it's desperate at all. You hear waves of rumbling feet stamping down towards you. You quite literally hear it in the trees as they rustle before you even hear the sound of the yells and the battle cries coming from those who are about to beset upon you. It's Gabe's turn. And while everything else has been quiet, no one's rolled high enough to hear what Gabe was really doing.
Okay.
Gabriel. Gabe, or Gabriel, has gone ahead and summoned something quite nefarious. Something usually only reserved for larger gods than himself. But you think, when he said, "Give me 10 minutes," you quickly realize your mistake. You gave Gabe prep time. You gave Gabe enough time to do something nefarious. As Zevlo, you look up and see now, they are these odd reddish creatures. The skin itself is orange, though the look of the people would tend to be rather human if humans look like Ken dolls almost. They are mannequin-like in the way they move. They are not stiff, but in a way they are smooth in every way. There is no bump in their skin. There is no crack at their eyelids. There is no hair upon their head, nor eyebrows or rest of their body. It is odd. It is like they have been created or summoned or something. All you know is you feel the heat radiating off of them as their orange skin begins to glow brighter and brighter, and you see the cracks, like magma rock, begin to extend throughout their flesh, as you quite literally think, oh, this is an army of fire elementals. Before your brain can even register what that would truly mean, they are upon you.
How many
I'm gonna
is
roll.
an army?
How many is an army is a good question. Elbon, give me a perception check.
Fuck. Please, that's not great. That's a 9.
That's not good. You don't know. You know, the smallest armies or militia can be counted in the hundreds, but would that be enough for a god? You can't guess because before you have time to think, you're seeing Zevlo be beset upon by these creatures. I'm gonna roll 4 attack rolls for Zevlo.
I would like to have Zavlo react and hit whatever comes near him. I don't
Go
know.
ahead and give me an attack roll.
Oh, God. And by the way, this is hitting twice, so I gotta roll twice, right? Because he has the
Yep.
two attack thing. Cool. 17 and 26.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So it's hold on. I have a whole like thing I have to read for Zevlo's damage.
Yeah.
So it's 3d6 per thing, +5 twice, +2 for strength. I'm just gonna D&D Beyond this shit. Fuck that.
So yeah, it's 3d6, which is your weapon damage, plus the 5 from your regular strength modifier, plus the 2 from your rage.
And do I add the strength modifier both times and the strength and the rage modifier? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll 66 and see what that does. And
Rolled
then,
66,
and then it's gonna
14.
be +14. So +14. So it's gonna be 32 damage.
You shatter one of these creatures in 2 shots. As that's gonna stop one of these attacks coming for you. What's your AC, Zublo?
15.
15. Only 2 of these guys hit you, but 2 of them also rolled a natural 20.
Oh. How dead is Zevlo?
You don't know yet.
And I'm assuming Ezekiel's prepared action goes away now that he died, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
$22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hmm.
And 10 points of fire damage.
So 32 damage.
32 damage. But the bludgeoning is cut in half. for
So
you.
27. Right?
I didn't do 40 something points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You can cut that to 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you can go ahead and not cut the fire damage.
Okay, so 21 then. Okay, sick. That's where I was confused. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah, whenever I say for you, I'm going to separate these rolls. For everyone else, I might have to separate rolls if they have fire resistance. For you, I need to separate out bludgeoning from fire because you have
Yeah.
resistance to 1.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's just where I was confused with how that was being separated. Okay, sick.
Okay. So that's Gabe's turn. Gabe does not reveal himself upon his turn. Or actually, no, why not? You see Gabe now. Oddly, Zevlo, you're looking up and up and up. What the fuck? Gabe is 4'1". Wait, no, he's not. He's 7'3". Wait, no, he's not. He's 8'5". Oh, fuck me. As you quickly realize, gods can be whatever size they want. And Zovlo, you're not a religious man. In no way have you ever prayed to the gods. In no way did you ever have much faith in itself. But you felt the presence of medium G's. You felt the presence of small G's. This is not correct for Gabe. As you're looking upon, maybe 100 feet away in the woods, a Gabriel who's slowly growing above the trees themselves. Not far over, but just the trees now only reach about his waist height. Call him about 20 feet tall. As you see Gabe. Well, I am glad you gave me those 10 minutes.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Are you sure it was a little G?
Was
Right.
Thought you said he was shorter than me.
Silro, give me religion.
Wait, what?
Give me religion, Silro.
Okay.
I love the cleric being like, wait, what? I'm doing religion?
Yeah, it's been forever, bro.
I know. I just thought it was really funny.
What's religion?
Oh, yes. I love when my
23.
cleric is just like, fuck religion.
23.
23 is really good.
23 is insanely
You're standing
good.
not far. You're standing not far from Grim, who you can't tell what Grim is to you anymore. But Grim looks over to you and just goes, "You know that's bad, right?"
Yeah, I do.
Good. Well, it looks like it's 2 medium G's versus, well, I don't know if I'd call that a big G or just a real fucking G.
Oh
That's
shit.
fun.
That's hilarious.
As you see Grim now truly unsheath his sword from his back and just look over to Sparta. I have something in mind. You ready for the fight of our lives? As you see Sparta look over to Grim before looking at Gabe. Should be fun, no? As Grim cracks his neck before stepping forward towards Gabe. You see Gabe just stands there, just goes, "Well, I know Ezekiel can't hear me anymore, but I do really believe now that I am, well, a being such as myself. I believe I have more than just a magic touch, don't you agree?"
Oh my.
You know what's so
Silver
funny?
to work
Is
in that
Ezekiel
dialogue.
can't hear. That's the funny part about this. Is Ezekiel is
Oh, I have
alive.
magic
when you
touch.
requested that, Michael. You
Yeah.
requested that, and I was like, how am I going to say that?
I have
Okay.
no idea, but I appreciate it happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I have magic touch.
Mika's been waiting
Yeah.
for this since I introduced Gabe. You have no idea.
Such a fucking insane line that I wasn't ready to say. A magic touch? How the fuck does that work?
It's yeah, it's just what he says. What Gale says.
All the fucking
Yeah.
time. It's so funny.
But Gabriel has grown in those 10 minutes. You thinking back, Willie looks and goes, "Oh, maybe I should have looked behind them when they were doing the whole, call thing. Might have been doing the ritual.
Is that ritual?
The ritual.
Somebody's
Oh.
Well, fuck us.
somebody's tell Willie to be more specific what he means by the thing. Because he's being very vague.
I think he's talking about the ritual that turns him into a full god.
Well, that's not very good.
And on Gabe's turn, he's just going to prove how very not good that is.
Oh. Well.
Gabe, for his full action. What does Gabe want? Well,
I
Gabe
hate
wants
that.
to
That's
use
such a
something.
terrifying sentence. What does Gabe
Right?
want?
Gabe wants something fun to happen, but all around, he also wants it to hurt. Okay. Gabe on his turn. Gonna go ahead and look towards Zevlo. Zevlo, I need you to make a con save, and I'm gonna need you to roll high.
I don't like when you have ever told me I need to do something, because I don't think one time has it ever happened. It did not happen. What is the con modifier?
No.
Oh wait, hold on, guys. He's a +6. 17.
No?
You needed a 21.
Oh, well, no.
Yikes.
I mean, you did say
That
you did
is
why.
Well,
so-
I can't. Can I transfer?
Zevlo, are you below your maximum hit points?
Am I below my maximum? Yes. Can I transfer Ezekiel's
Okay.
inspiration I got for Zevlo? Or
No.
okay.
Oh.
You sounded way too happy about me not being able to. Yeah, Zevlo's at half. Zevlo's 40 right now.
Zevlo was at 40?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I have a funny feeling I'm going to just die now. It's been fun, guys. I did tell Harry he could kill
No.
Zevlo anyways, so.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Oh.
Doing math is fun.
Don't like that.
Zevlo, you take 59 points of necrotic damage.
Lordy lord.
Okay. Well, Zevlo is now.
That was so white.
That is true. Zevlo is dying on the floor.
Okay, are you dead outright?
No, I'm down. Oh wait,
Okay.
actually no,
You don't.
he's not. He can't just
Do
be
I just
down
double
outright.
your hit point max?
No, my max hit point is 85.
Okay.
But you literally can't one shot Zevlo. He is at 1 HP.
Zevlo, you feel the feeling of death creep inside your soul. As quite literally Gabe points a finger down, and just through one little touch of the magic, quite literally feels like he is attempting to destroy your soul itself, or maybe take it for himself. Zevlo, Gabe hit you with a 7th level finger of death.
Oh!
As you miraculously survive it, come back at 1 hit point. I did 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage to you.
Oh.
And you're still okay.
Yeah, fun fact, you have to one-shot him for any big... You have to do, what is it, 170 damage in a single hit to instantly kill Zevlo.
Noted.
That's once per long rest. Once per long rest.
As well, Jesus Christ. You all see Zevlo die for a moment before coming back to life at 1 hit point. Zevlo, you look around, you swear to God you saw Jesus. He's no longer around, and he can't save you. As Zevlo, yeah, that's just gonna be Gabe's turn. He's gonna leave it off there.
I love barbarians.
It's gonna go ahead and move on to Solomon's turn. You see Solomon quite literally watches Zevlo die and just go, "This. I wish I had never met you."
Oh.
I think that's the correct
Well,
response to the situation.
Fuck me. As you see, not much you can do. What he can do is clear out the guys who are currently attacking Zoflo. Okay, that hits. And that hits. On the first guy, you see Solomon. Oh, by the way, bonus action rage, of course. It's just gonna go ahead and attempt his hardest to make a chunk in these forces, but isn't seeing a whole lot of chunk happen. He goes ahead and puts down the first guy with his sneak attack and his short sword, and is going to go ahead and go for the next guy. Stabs him in the chest. Doesn't kill him outright. It's going to make another attack with his frenzy. Hits. Doesn't kill him, but it fucks up the guy. You don't even know if they're called guys. They are made of fire and look like people, but I don't think that's the correct term. As you see Solomon kill the first one by simply running through, gripping the body, slitting the throat, dropping it before running over and stabbing the other guy twice in the sternum. It's gonna turn into chaos real quick out here, folks.
Oh boy.
Great.
That's gonna turn into someone else's go. Trying to think who's been the most annoying to everyone so far. Alton's done some damage. So was Henry. So was Athena, but Athena's a bear, so there's not much to do there. Well, really, the commander wants whoever the fuck hasn't gone yet. And that's gonna leave Amara.
Uh-oh.
And it's gonna leave Amara, Willie, and really only those two.
Oh boy.
Oh no, Mika.
He knows Willie's dangerous.
Exactly. He's gonna
Really.
I mean, you're
But he
also
also really, really wants to piss off Ezekiel.
My fault.
Shouldn't he just
Isn't
stab
Ezekiel,
Ezekiel
like-
then if he wants to piss off his
He already did.
Amara, higher or lower?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Lower.
I've already rolled it. You just gotta call
Oh.
it.
Lower.
Good job.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
I don't
Jesus.
celebrate yet.
Oh
Willie's
oh
gonna
my
get hit.
god.
Not Willie. Not William.
Not Will.
Gonna turn into a menacing attack to go ahead and burn through another one of his techniques here. Or one of his maneuvers, as Battlemaster calls it. I prefer to call it techniques.
I mean, that's what it is, really.
Yeah. This is going to turn into a critical because Willie hasn't gone in combat yet.
Oh boy.
Also doesn't need to use a bonus action to sneak or anything. He's utterly invisible. Though actually, I am going to make a stealth check because Willie is surprisingly perceptive. There's Willie. I need to beat a 24. I do so. Okay. That is going to be it's 4d6 and a d8 doubled plus 5.
Oh.
Commander's scary if you didn't know.
Yeah. That's kind of the intention. Jesus Christ.
Doubled turns to 39. plus 5 is going to turn into 44. And Willie needs to make a wisdom save. Saves. It still doesn't negate the extra damage. Okay, you see the commander appear behind Willie and immediately ram a short sword up through the back of his spine into his sternum as Willie looks down. Turns around to see the commander. Willie had a prepared action, but it was not accounted because I'm within 5 feet of him. No, that's gonna suck. Willie can't do anything for that, and instead he's just gonna take that damage. Commander bonus action disengages, runs through everyone, and dives back into the woods.
What a pussy. Get back out here, bro.
Word.
Commander's known for hit and run tactics, and he's real good at them.
Ruggy.
I don't know if he's the right person to be calling a pussy.
I don't care.
Well, that's how he's
I'll
acting.
remember that.
Commander won't remember that. Like a Telltale game.
Telltale style. That's going to be the commander's full turn. Now we're gonna move on to Amara. Amara, you get to go.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
You see Gabriel, who is a god. You don't see the commander anymore. You see the man who is able to turn into a bolt of lightning. You also see Retribution, and the. Go ahead and give me a perception check, actually, if you want to check on how
Oh.
many of this army of elementals is coming towards you guys.
17.
17's far better than a 9. You can't see the end of these guys.
Holy fuck.
As you look off into the distance, you simply see a number that is incalculable in your head. You think you're going to be hit with wave after wave of these guys, and probably the only way to stop them is to hit Gabe.
I'm scared to hit Kate.
This is when you should start just abusing your meta magic. Just blast them as much as you can.
So I started blasting.
So anyways,
So I
I
started
started blasting.
Okay. I'm so stressed.
For real.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna.
Fireball! No, that's no.
I was gonna say, you thinking that one through?
Listen. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's kinda
Scorching
funny.
Ray.
Scorching
Third
Ray.
level
Alright, who are you
Scorching
hitting?
Ray. Gabe.
Go ahead and give me attack rolls.
Hold on. Is it 3?
Regular old Scorching Rays 2. Have you gone 1 level up?
Yeah.
So 3.
Ah, fuck. I'm slow. Okay, hold on. 13.
Doesn't hit.
23.
Hits.
I feel like this is payback for Spicy Seed.
And it's 20.
That hits. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage on 2 of those.
Here's a lot of things I have to. A 3
3 points of damage.
and a 7.
10 points of damage all the way to Gabe. You can go ahead and guess Gabe's hit points if you want. I'm never going to tell you, but I'll just tell you it's a lot.
A lot more than 10.
A lot more than 10, believe it or not. As you fire out these, Gabe isn't concentrating on a spell or anything, so he doesn't need to make any con saves. No, Gabe's just taking that damage. As you see the Scorching Rays hit him, he looks down.
This
Was that
is
supposed to be an attempt upon my life? Or
Dude, that is Jesus Christ.
Listen, I swear I'm normally better at this.
As Gabe just doesn't say anything. It looks like whatever you've done to him has been so inconsequential, he doesn't even feel anger towards you.
Thank God.
That's so funny.
Just a little tickle.
Tickle.
You know what this fight is gonna become? It's gonna become us fighting fire elementals while gods fight gods.
Yeah.
How'd you guess?
You know how much health fire elementals have?
Less than 30 something.
Ah,
Zuffalo did one shot one of them.
Yeah.
Correct on that, yeah.
Or around below 38. What was it? Two, I
All
think,
of
huh?
my magic is fire. That's the problem.
Oh,
that sounds like a pain for you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can't
not
relate.
That's gonna be Rat. Rat looks around. Huh.
Hmm.
We're all gonna die. Okay.
Wait.
As you see the small Goldwald and adamantium plate armor looks around before. Well, I guess I might as well boost my own chances. See, it's an action. No, like, no good options are happening here. Rat just goes ahead and casts Foresight on himself. Very, very good 9th level spell. For the duration, he can no longer be surprised. He has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Additionally, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against him. And it's not concentration.
That's even
You
better.
see Rat just, as an action, cast that on himself, and then his bonus action is to stand there and hope he doesn't die.
His
That's
bonus.
Rat's turn.
His bonus action is to hope for survival.
Yeah, his
That's
bonus
so
action is
funny.
to pray, even though he's not religious. Okay, we chopped up the initiative order a bit just because as everyone was appearing. Now we're going to stick to it hard. We're going
I
to jump back
haven't
up to
gone.
the top of initiative.
What?
Really?
Nope. I made my
So sorry
reaction
about
earlier,
that.
and that was it.
You made your reaction, and I thought that was your turn. It's not. You can go ahead and jump on in here, Eldon.
I love how
I
much
was like,
Josiah
I'm
gets
just
forgotten.
wondering- Yeah.
It's always Josiah.
It's just weird because I
You
talk
always
so
use a
much.
reaction to do something, and then I'm like, yeah, that's his turn.
So
Cool. I want to shoot a beam of Tasha's caustic brew through the army of fire elementals.
You're tossing a Tasha Who in the fuck now?
Tasha's Caustic Brew. It's a very, very good spell. Is this a? I can't remember. Is this an AOE or is this a single target spell?
No, it's an AOE.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot stream,
probably
5 foot wide
30-foot
acid.
stream. Okay, so you're gonna hit deep into the ranks. You're not gonna hit like wide, but you are gonna get in there.
But I'm just shooting like from the gem on the armor's chest.
Oh,
Iron Man. I'm gonna. Is it
Iron
con
Man.
saves for acid?
It's,
Or is it dex saves for this?
It's dex.
Dex.
It's 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the 4 you're gonna hit fail.
Oh, I'm casting this at level 3.
No, go ahead and let it hit 2 more people.
Okay, so I hit 4
4
times.
fail.
I'm rolling this on D&D Beyond. Okay, so they're all gonna take the ones that hit are all gonna take 15 points of acid damage.
Okay. They're not
Um,
dead, but they look real fucking hurt.
And they are covered in acid for a minute or until they use an action to scrape it off of themselves.
Okay, and then that acid, I'm assuming, does damage over time.
Yes, 2d4 at the start of each of their turns.
Okay, they all take 1 big turn, so I'm just gonna have roll 2d4 until those guys die out. Speaking of These guys work like a lair action. So, for anyone who doesn't know what lair actions is, whenever you're in a domain of a particularly powerful creature, they can go ahead and use lair actions. The lair action gets its own initiative. I rolled a nat 20. And if you roll a nat 20 on the lair action, it happens first.
Hmm.
So, lair action is going to happen. But first, they're all going to take, of the 4 that Josiah hit, are all going to take 2d4. They take 4 points of acid damage. They look really hurt on the edge of death. They're not out yet, though. Now, all these guys are going to go. Every single person here, I'm going to need you to roll a dex save. That means I'm going to need to roll a lot of dex saves, too.
Oh.
Dex save.
Fuck me.
I have a +5 to dex saves. Let's go. That is a 22.
You have more
Saves?
dex than I do. Bro.
Okay.
Or no, I'm lying.
Okay. I have Ezekiel and Zevlon.
Everyone but Rat and Willie save for your companions.
Oh, you do not even need mine? Sick.
No, I do need yours.
Ezekiel at a 13 and Zevlon at 20.
Both save.
Okay. I thought when you said for your
Everyone
companions,
go
like you
ahead
meant
and
for the
run through their
group.
dex
My bad.
saves.
8.
Doesn't save.
22.
Saves.
15.
Saves. Spicy.
12.
Doesn't save. Sora.
16.
Saves.
Thank God.
Spicy, Amara, Willie, and Rat are all going to take 8 points of fire damage. You can half that if you need to. As some of these fire elementals you see truly exist to suicide bomb. You see, as some run through, others are bloating to the size of Andre the Giant and are truly exploding upon impact. Everyone who saves is able to dodge out the way of these explosions. Everyone who doesn't is taking that 8 points of fire damage.
Fun.
Yeah. These guys all go on lair action, so they still get their turns. That was the exploding wave. That. Okay. I'm basically. Everyone is getting attacked. No one's safe from the amount of people that are here in sheer numbers unless you get above them. So, everyone but Henry. Is that it? No, yeah, everyone but Henry is going to have one attack roll rolled against them. I'll tell you the number. If it hits your AC, I'll tell you the damage. If it doesn't hit your AC, don't worry about it.
Very.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
So Zevlon's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Everyone who
hits.
that hits takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh my god.
and then 1 point of fire damage.
Oh wait, I'm not even taking damage. I forgot. Oh, this is my armor. 6 points total.
So in total, 6 points for anyone who needs to half out bludgeoning and fire. 5 points of bludgeoning, 1 point of fire. You can't half one, just take 1 point of fire damage. Okay. Kosher?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure everyone's caught up with their character sheet, ready, changing their health, everything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the lair actions go. Now we're going to start back up at the top of initiative. Lair action went first. But now we're going to go ahead and start with the boogeyman is just gonna go all out because there's too many people around him to possibly hit at once. Okay. He is going to use bonus action Fighting Spirit, and is gonna rip off 4 attacks towards as many people as he can. Oh, it still hits. Still hits. Okay.
Yeah, Zevlo is 8th level. And then
I'm rolling
Ezekiel is
44
6th level.
plus 24. Boogeyman puts down 4 people with 1 dagger each as he reaches back into the bag, looses 4 daggers out one hand, and doesn't have a bonus action to keep throwing, but does go ahead and nail 4 of these guys in the neck before they all fizzle out into ash. That's going to be the Boogeyman's turn, just being overwhelmed by people. That's going to move to Zevlo. Zevlo,
Nope.
you are going to consist. Yeah,
Zevlo's
20
down.
for you.
Well, didn't I get hit? Yeah, no, Zevlo's at 1 HP, remember?
Yeah.
Zevlo is unconscious.
Make a death save.
11.
You save 1. Okay. Now, full warning, I'm not going to be an utter dick. Each of you is surrounded by 3 people each. On their turn, they are going to hit you, but when it's not their turn, be wary. At all times here, you have waves of people coming at you. You are surrounded by 3 people each, and they have reactions.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Zevlo, I'm not going to hit you while you're down. I can kill you right now if I wanted to. I'm not that much of a dick. Okay. Barring out those natural 20s, Cloak goes next with a 23. We were hopping around the initiative before, now we're going to stick to it hard. Oh, I'm sorry, actually. Does Sparta have a higher dex than Cloak?
Surely.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. They're actually on the same level, but Sparta's a god. I'm going to go ahead and let Sparta go first.
Okay.
Sparta? I don't know. What are you going to do? Sparta sees Gabe. Much like Grim prepares for the fight of his fucking life. Gonna go ahead and simply attack. He's holding concentration on Shadow Blade, so he can't cast any more spells. But that doesn't mean he can't just swing. You see Sparta. Go ahead and just... Well, if we're going, I suppose, have such an intense duel, why not make it interesting? You see Sparta, his neck begins to crack, though it is not out of his own volition here. He is gonna go ahead and pull the devil trigger. On his devil trigger, he can go ahead and transform into his true form for however long he wishes. However, this form also consumes a fair bit of magic. But if he's gonna die anyway, why not make it intense? As you all see Virgil, I keep saying Virgil, that's the character he's based off of. I gotta keep saying Sparta. As you all see Sparta shift and transform into the image I have put in info.
Oh my god.
Quite literally shifting into a devil
Whoa.
itself.
Sick.
uses the wings upon his back to fly up towards Gabriel and is simply gonna try his best to hit him.
Like, that's fuck. Oh,
Super Shredder.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, wait, his double trigger gives him. Okay. Ooh, almost rolled in that one. He gets advantage because of the double trigger.
oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
On his first attack, puts out 13 damage. On his next attack, puts out 10. On his bonus action attack, I'm gonna have to fucking calculate that. Jesus Christ. I ever tell you guys how much I love the spell Shadow Blade?
I
If
think
anyone
so.
has a chance to get it, I highly recommend it.
I've thought about it. I
It's
don't know if I
great.
can get it, but I've looked at it. It's pretty sick.
14. Oh yeah, that hits him. 5d8. On top of all his regular damage, that is going to be math is mathing in my brain. 53 points of damage from Sparta. As Sparta flies out toward Gabriel, and you see now why Sparta said he could cut through dimensions. For on his first strike with what now everyone recognizes to be a Vorpal longsword, he swings, and you all see before he's swinging 30 feet out from Gabe's head. Doesn't make any sense to you, but you see he's not swinging for Gabe. His blade connects with something in the air before dragging through to another dimension as he slices the dimensional plane open wide. And you quite literally see, like a pane of glass, it shifts into Gabe's form before splitting apart as you quite literally see Gabe's chest open up on itself in one shot. And you see Sparta then go for another shot towards his belly. It warps, and you see him pull the Shadow Blade, this time truly charge Gabe and scar up across the chest just to make a nice cross pattern. This is what happens when gods fight. That's Sparta. It's gonna turn to Cloak. Cloak, the regular man. Yeah, downgrade. I don't think so, but Cloak, the cool dude. As best as I can describe him, he's still cool.
So cool.
Go ahead. It's a brawl between him and Lex. Oh shit! I revealed the name. Oh well, you know his name's Lex.
Lex.
Cloak's gonna keep it fists. Wanting to keep it kind of down to the low. You see Cloak just goes, "Really? You fucking lightning on me? Hey, I guess it's fair. It's in your repertoire. Still, man, don't you want to make this old fashioned? How it used to be? Come on." Oh, that's pretty good from Cloak. You see Lex think for a moment before the lightning dissipates, and you see Lex, much like a normal man in his monk attire. It looks like much like a gi, but with dragons that stretch across it. See him ready in a stance, much like a Muay Thai fighter would, whereas you see Cloak gets into a far more MMA stance, and they begin. Cloak's gonna toss out 3 attacks at Lex. 1 misses, 1 hits, 1 misses. That sucks for Cloak. Cloak deals out 5 points of 6 points of damage to Lex. As you see, Lex is taking these hits on the chin just fine. You truly think this is going to be an all-out brawl, and it's probably going to last a hot minute. No, Cloak's going to go for it if he's going to go for it. Bonus action, Flurry of Blows. Going to attack 2 more times. Doesn't hit Lex each of those 2 times. Monks with their high ACs, man. You see, it's odd. Lex is a far shorter and skinnier man than Cloak, but takes a stance that would be meant for a far larger person of his stature. And Cloak is actually taking the shorter role here. As you see, before you saw Cloak go in for a shoot, he does so again. Lex expects it, immediately counters with a knee to his nose, but Cloak isn't going to let that go. As the knee comes up, he overhands once again, catches Lex with that powerful backhand on top, and then immediately takes him back to the floor. And you see it's going to shift into judo at this point, as Cloak is attempting to grapple on and put him in a chokehold, as well as try his damned best to make this go out to submission as quickly as he can. It's not working, though. Lex is countering every single move that Cloak is trying to pull. It honestly looks like 2 men are turning into spaghetti on the floor with how much they're rolling around and just stomping on each other and attempting to put each other in different holds. But anyone who's ever done true MMA or close quarters fighting of any kind will see each is trying to pull off a technique and it is immediately getting countered by the other. It is a true show of just how crazy a close quarters fight between 2 real fucking fighters can be. That's Cloak's go. That is going to turn on over to Spicy Little Mama.
It's Lil Mama.
Lil Mama? Not little. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it too much.
Yeah, you are pronouncing a little too much.
Sorry,
I'm pulling out a
little.
Glock.
Spicy Little Mama's known to do. Spicy Little Mama pulls out a Glock.
Wait.
Who are you shooting at?
That's a lovely question. I lost my hang on. Give me a minute.
Go for it, my friend.
How the fuck did I lose this? Okay, hang on. There we go. There's my D20. Sorry, what was going on again? Oh yeah, I'm like shooting someone.
Yeah, who you shooting at?
That's a great question. Is there like anyone that's like right on me that's like a current threat?
The 3 fire elementals are on top of you, but they're always going to be on top of you. As the second you kill one, another is going to take its place.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore those. But like,
Go for it.
Is everything in range of an Eldritch Blast?
How far does your Eldritch Blast go?
120 feet.
Gabriel's the only one out of range. You can't see the commander. Everything else on the field is currently in range of 120 feet.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna shoot the other important dude then.
Retribution or Lex?
Lex. That's his name.
Go for it. As you see, Cloak has successfully brought an armbar, but Lex has his hand up in between Cloak's leg and his neck, and is not going to let him finish the chokehold until Lex looks over and sees a gun pointed at his head.
So it's a 9 to hit.
Doesn't hit Lex. As you fire, the bullets hit the ground as Lex is rolling out of the way to attempt to stop this bar. You don't hit Lex. Go ahead and give me another
Really?
shot.
A 13.
Doesn't hit Lex.
Great.
As you are firing your Glock 19, as everyone knows in canon, out at Lex. Lex is currently in a puddle on the floor trying to kill Cloak as quick as Cloak is trying to kill him. It's probably not going to work out. I mean, just a good bonus action.
Oh yeah.
We have our reactions again, right? New round of combat, or is it after our next?
New round of combat, you have reactions.
Okay, just make sure.
I'll just dodge for now.
You dodge. Every single fire elemental, I'll roll yours separate then. I'll roll 2 rolls. It's going to have disadvantage on Spicy. And actually, I'll roll that for Rat and Spicy since they also have disadvantage on Rat. Okay. That's going to be Spicy's turn. We are going to go ahead and turn it on over to Athena. You're a little bit quicker than Spicy, and I just keep forgetting you rolled a 19. Spicy rolled an 18. I have too many initiatives, but go ahead.
It's okay. Well, I got the 3 goobers in front of me, so I better just start slashing them.
Going to start working down those numbers.
Okay. Whatever's closest to me.
3 guys closest to you, all within 5 feet.
I rolled a 12 for a bite. For a
Doesn't hit
bite
on
of
the
one of
bite.
them. That yeah.
Doesn't hit on the bite, yeah, no.
Aw, shucks. $19, $25.
Most certainly hits on the claws. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh. Yoink. $8?
8 points of damage. You injure this fire elemental nearest to you. It's not down yet, but it looks kind of hurt.
Make progress.
It's gonna be Athena's go. We are gonna turn it on over to Hammerfell. Henry goes ahead. Loads up another shot in bad news. Doesn't know where to shoot it. Looks around for a second. Shrugs. Gonna make a perception check. That's actually really good. What did the commander roll? 20. You all see Henry aim off into the woods somewhere. You don't know why he's doing it. Henry's gonna go ahead and make an attack roll.
Harry,
Yeah.
wasn't I supposed to go
What's your initiative?
30-20?
God damn it. If you want, I'll send you a screenshot later of just the block of paragraph text for all the initiatives I have. So go right now because Henry's doing something on the same turn. So please go for it. If I miss your turn, tell me the second I miss it. Truly, yeah.
I like just realized.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Please go for it.
Can I use Spirit Guardians?
Absolutely. You can go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians for your action.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Everyone within, is it 10 or 20 feet for Spirit Guardians?
It's 15 feet.
15? Oh, in between.
Yeah.
Everyone within 15 feet. So that means you're gonna hit about 6 people a turn with this. Is it all wisdom saves for them?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll roll 6 wisdom saves. It's the second they enter it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So first off, on the first 6 people around you. What's your DC?
My DC.
Yeah, your spell DC.
Um,
It'll be 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
oh my god.
So immediately, your 6th level.
What? I'm
So
so
that's
lost.
8 plus
This is my
3. That's 8 plus 3 plus your wisdom modifier.
okay. 15.
15. Okay. 2 of them save. Fair few of them don't. Yeah, no. 2 of them save, 4 of them fail.
Okay.
What level are you
Fifteen.
casting Spirit Guardians, by the way?
Huh?
What level are you casting Spirit Guardians?
3rd level.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is the most terrifying cleric spell to ever exist in the list of cleric spells, in my opinion. Because no matter what, within 15 feet of you, they take how much damage?
3d8.
Oh,
3d8.
Yikes! Is that third level, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. I knew you had this, but I've been waiting for you to use it for the longest time.
Yeah, I
What was
I
the
don't
number?
know. Huh?
what was the 3D?
What was the number of damage?
22.
Oh,
Fuck.
okay.
Is
Is that
You gravely injure, gravely injure not 3, but 6, 4 actually. 2 of them save. Do they get half damage if they save?
probably?
probably
That's horrifying if they do.
Yeah.
Because no
Yeah,
matter
it's
what, they take
half.
damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gravely wound 4 of them and deeply hurt the other 2. If no one hits you, Silro, you are going to be a force to be reckoned with this entire fight. Great. Silro, that was your action.
Soro's now
You
getting
cast
targeted.
spell.
Probably.
Do you want to give me any bonus actions that don't involve you casting a spell?
Can I use my dagger on one of them?
You haven't attacked with your action, so you can't use 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, okay. Crap.
So, Zoro, that's fine. You're still just standing there and causing mass amounts of damage. That's going to be Henry. Henry, as Zoro has been doing this, has been leveling his bad news towards some line in the forest that no one's been able to see yet. Henry is going to go ahead and make an attack roll. He doesn't have advantage, which actually kind of sucks for him. Oh no. I have PDFs and D&D Beyond up, so switching between them takes me forever.
My fault.
No, you're good. You see Henry fire off a shot, but this is going to reveal. Henry fires off a shot as the commander steps back for a moment, reels his head back as a 50 caliber bullet whizzes past his head before he looks up at Henry Hammerfell, the only person to get sight on him this whole time, adjusts his scope, and is more pissed off than anything that it didn't hit him. Henry, as a bonus action, let me check the range on this. $60 feet. That's exactly the commander. Henry has a bonus action. You see his small turret on his shoulder whizzes around. Eldritch Cannon's gonna go ahead and fire. That just hits the commander. 6 points of force damage hit the commander in the chest. As Henry Hammerfell has got sights on him and is not going to let him go. Yeah, it's the commander v. Henry. That's Henry's go. That's going to turn into... I'm going to get it right this time. I am, I promise. Okay. That is going to be the commander, actually. That's really funny.
I don't remember what my initiative was for Ezekiel. I'm trusting you. I remember Zephyr was the next one.
Well, Ezekiel's been down.
Ezekiel's up though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ezekiel's up now, but he still rolled an 8.
Oh, fair enough. Jesus.
That's gonna be the commander. Grimm's actually holding off for something. The commander, his position's been revealed. He's no longer in stealth. Henry has shown every single person here where the commander is exactly. The commander doesn't like that. Okay. The commander, with his speed, with a bonus action, easily gets up into Henry's sniper pit. You see him run across the grass before clawing quite literally into the stone itself, throwing himself up. Henry, you see, pulls a machete off of his back, and they begin in a close quarters combat scenario. But Commander still has the advantage over Henry, most certainly, and is going to go ahead and roll attack. Oh. Doesn't get advantage because Henry is still on the same level as him. He hasn't been seen yet, and he needed to use his bonus action to get over to Henry. But still, he's going to burn a superiority die again to add another d10 to this. He's going to use... Oh. Well, this one's fun. Pushing attack. It's going to be a d10 plus d6. By the way, the commander rolled a nat 20. That's why I sound so excited.
Oh, Jesus.
20, and Henry needs to make a strength save, which he does not. So Henry also takes... Henry takes 29 points of damage as the commander, for one, with a short sword, gets deep in between his ribs on one shot as Henry is now stumbling backward. And on that stumble backward, the commander grips the short sword, pulls up over the castle wall, grabs Henry's leg, pulls the short sword out before throwing Henry over. Henry
What?
plummets a good 20 feet down to the floor and cracks on his neck. He's not dead. That really fucking hurt. Henry Hammerfell takes 29 points of damage, and now he is on the same level as everyone else. He's also now going to just be surrounded by 3 fire elementals, just like everyone else.
I keep forgetting he's like a dude now, and I'm just picturing him as a raccoon.
Yeah, I was picturing the raccoon thing, and then
If I used a pushing attack on Henry, I would have said he balls him up like a football and throws him into the floor. Instead, a full 5'10" male falls from 20 feet off the castle wall.
Right.
The commander could probably
He still has a
ball him up
gray
like
streak in
football.
his black hair. as the symbol of the raccoon has never left him. That's gonna be the commander's turn, which is gonna switch on over. Grim's not gonna take his turn yet.
Hmm.
What if
It's
I
gonna switch over to Solomon Grundy.
What initiative are we on right now? Like a number?
15.
Okay.
You're close, don't worry.
Yeah. No, I was just making sure like I didn't get skipped again.
Yeah, I got you. Solomon. Everyone knows where the commander is now. Solomon's gonna make an athletics check. 18 plus 17 is 35.
What the fuck?
Once you get Solomon up to 20th level, he gets to take expertise in athletics.
That sounds right.
Solomon, quite literally from a standing position, jumps 20 feet in the air to reach the commander and is going to unleash a sprawl of attacks on him.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
2 out of 3 hit. The commander goes ahead and takes 21 points of piercing damage. As Solomon, with this fancy kitchen knife, it's a battle between giants. The commander's tall, Solomon's taller. And it is truly a grapple between two of the biggest men ever as they are stabbing each other with their short swords. But Solomon's getting more hits in than the commander is. That's gonna flip on over. Oh, Gabe.
Hmm. Hmm.
I love the disdain. First we go ahead and deal that damage that Solomon dealt to the commander. This brought him thinking on how to do math. That's correct. That's right. He's brought the commander down by a fair bit. Okay. What does Gabe want? There's a guy in front of him who's pissing him off quite heavily. Okay. Gabe goes ahead and is going to cast Telekinesis. With Telekinesis, Gabe is going to grab Sparta, who is in the middle of the air, throw him on the ground like a baseball before bouncing him a few more times off the floor. I gotta figure out how much damage Telekinesis does, because it's a lot. Ooh, okay. They are a fair few feet in the air. So he's going to take the fall damage plus the added damage of being propelled towards the floor by telekinesis. Gonna roll my d6. $23 on the first go towards the floor. Second go towards the floor. Nine points of damage on the second go towards the floor. On the third and final one, 18. So a shitload of damage to Sparta as Sparta is dribbled like a basketball via Gabe. That is going to turn into Yeah. Grim will go now. You're all standing around, semi-around Grim. Silro, you're closest, he was the last man who made contact in a very specific murderous way. As Grim stands there, he's looking around, and he's been holding off for a fair bit. Where he looks at you, Silro, and just goes, "By the way, I do expect a greeting, formal, from you now. Silro, give me religion again."
Oh my god.
It's a very easy DC, just don't roll a 1.
Nat 20.
Holy shit. Grim, when he tampered with your soul,
Oh god.
you think when you saw his army, in that moment, you don't feel your heartbeat anymore, Silro. You don't feel much of anything anymore besides the pure adrenaline and pain that shoots through you. You're not alive anymore. But nor are you really dead. It's odd. And then you look at Solomon Grundy.
What?
You quickly realize what kind of situation you're both in. When Grim says he wants a greeting, he means you should bow down to your new king whenever you see him
Mm.
again.
Oh.
You quickly realize you're no longer elf. You don't know if your lifespan is immortal, you don't know anything, but you know you're not alive. And in that moment, you see Grim turn and speak the word. Right. Caught deep in his throat, you hear and see. It's odd to see voices, but you feel the vibration, and not only do you feel it, you see the literal vibration in the air coming from Grim's throat as he says the simple code word, arise. And upon that word, in the sky above, red and black portals open, and from the heavens themselves, or rather, quite the opposite, you see the soul of a young green dragon float down from the sky. You see armies of soldiers, all wreathed in this black shadow, all look like fair, good, moral knights, though inside, between the pieces of armor, you see the red boiling flame inside of them, for they are no longer people themselves, perhaps just souls in shadow. You see now as more portals open up through the sky. Not just a young green dragon, an adult blue dragon. Same with this shadowy skin, you can't tell the color, but for the soul burning inside of it, you quite literally see an army of the dead itself, commanded by their king, to come to his aid.
Jesus
You see a
Christ.
wyvern set down upon the
Wow.
floor. You
Crazy.
see bug-like creatures crawl and burrow throughout the ground, and you quickly realize this is not an army given to Grim. This is an army that Grim has created through all the people in his life, his long life, he has ever killed.
What the fuck?
And you
Holy
look now, and
shit.
it is in the thousands and thousands and thousands, as you cannot see the end of this shadowy monarch army, as you see now truly. The man who stands before you, there is good reason to call him God. And there is even better reason to call him my lord when you look
What
upon
the
his
fuck?
face.
My
Whoa.
What
holy
That's really
fuck?
cool.
Oh,
shit.
him.
That's insane.
Damn.
As you see now, he simply spouts the word attack. And no one anymore will have 3 fire elementals on top of them at any given moment.
Okay.
Brother, I was just
Instead,
a
you will have a
bard. How did
mix.
I end up here?
What the fuck?
This is what happens when you play with gods.
Look, I know I did that in the past, but holy fuck.
This
I
is
was just
insane.
Jesus, man.
As you truly quickly realize, Ezekiel, you're up, right?
Yep.
Give me another history check as Grim pulls the sword off his back. Literally, don't roll a 1.
Does a 26 tell me anything?
It works fantastically. This is the Holy Avenger.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
This is the great sword known as the Holy Avenger.
Oh.
This is designed in itself to kill angels and gods themselves. You know there's many different ways to gain a Holy Avenger's blade. Some paladins gain it through years and years of worship to a certain god. Grim has not worshipped but one god his entire life, and you look at it now. That's not just any Holy Avenger. That's the Dark Avenger itself. As you look, the tale was once told that the Dark Avenger was quite literally quenched in and forged from the iron of the blood of those who it was slain by. Quite literally, this blade's composition is of blood and the iron content within it. You would guess that it would probably take at least 400 people to make a sword this large. And you can guess now that from looking around, Grim has killed far more than 400 people. The blade itself appears to have a Damascus tint to it, as quite literally the golden armor that once wreathed around Grim itself turns black and cracked and shadow, as the blade itself begins to gain these red cracks, much like magma rock across its surface. Y'all are fucking with gods. And Grim's gonna show you what the fuck that means.
Wow.
I've seen a text chain on TikTok about that exact thing, where like how much blood it would take to make a sword.
From.
Yeah.
That is how the math works.
Shit's Damascus. That's a lot of kills.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Grim's gonna charge Gabe, and is gonna make 2 attacks with advantage. First one hits. Second one most definitely hits. On the first attack, Grim is going to burn through a 5th level Divine Smite. I have to do the math on how many D8 that is. I believe it is 6.
Oh, wow. That is a lot of D8.
So that is 68 plus 2d6 plus 17.
What?
Trying to do the math in my head, it's really hard. 62 points of damage on the first attack.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
On the second attack, he's not going to burn through 1, but he's still going to do 25 off rip just with his greatsword.
Oh, wow.
As you see Grim, quite literally, the wyvern that came down to meet Grim, he stands upon its back as it flies itself toward Gabriel. As you see Grim pull the Holy Avenger, it begins glowing with a necrotic energy itself as he grips around this White-Hander's blade, strikes down on the first attack. You see quite literally a rumbling that you can feel in your brain. If you all weren't so stalwart in your constitution, you would get a concussion from how much your brain is rattling inside of your skull. And on the second attack, you feel an equal pressure. Not quite as damaging, but Jesus Christ, even when he just swings his sword without magic, it's fucked up. That's Grim's turn. Now we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to go to... Yeah.
Who?
I don't know, I'm thinking here. Yeah. Gabe will use a legendary action to a reaction for that. Gabe pulls a legendary action after being hit so fucking hard by Jesus Christ, by Grim. and is going to go ahead. What does he want to do? Okay, yeah, he'll do that. He's going to use the staff that has grown with him. Ezekiel, you recognize it well. This is the Staff of Magi. He's going to go ahead and tap that staff upon the floor. He is going to cast. Yeah, he's going to grill through 7 charges. Radius. I'm going to need. Or actually, who's the bigger threat? I'm not going to need anything from anyone. He's going to cast this right in the face of Grim and Sparta. So I'm going to roll a shitload of d6 while we move on. That's going to turn to Eldon. It's your go.
Oh, I get to follow up the gods? Great.
Yeah.
Great. By the way, this is just for the future. Can my armor hold weapons or no? If no, that's fine.
It shares your proficiency with weapons, so it can hold the weapons you can use.
Okay. Okay. And it has more strength than me too. Great. Anyways, I'm going to Retribution's within 40 feet of me, right?
Correct.
Okay. Just gonna run up and sock him in the face.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
What is to hit? I have a. Hang on, where is it? To hit is a D8 plus proficiency bonus plus 3. That is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit Retribution.
Damn. Okay.
As you run up, try to sock Retribution in the head. Retribution dodges out of the way for a moment. Retribution's gonna burn their reaction. Go ahead and give me. Sorry, I always forget what it is. I believe it's a dex save.
Dex save?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
dex save. Yeah.
Cool. Can I use my reaction on his reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay, you're gonna +5 to your AC.
Yep. So my AC is now 20. But I still take the hit from this. So dex save.
Yeah.
19.
You save. Again, Retribution attempts to cast out Hellish Rebuke at someone who has attempted to hit them. It does not work as you dive out of the way of the fire. As well as cast Shield on your reaction. Is that your turn, good sir?
I'm gonna heal Zevlo.
Go for it.
Well,
I'm gonna 2nd level healing word Zevlo and whistle build me up Buttercup. That
Glorious.
is sorry, 4 hit points.
Thanks. I'm alive.
You're alive. Be thankful.
Yeah, I'll take it. Now, will I get a turn with any of my guys? That's a real question. Because currently I'm 0 for like 3. Zevlo had a reaction, that's it.
Alon, is that your full turn?
Yes, that's my full turn.
Okay. Lex's go. No one has to worry about that. As you see, Lex and Cloak are still engaged in a one-on-one for the ages. While I roll out this damage, we're gonna go ahead and move to. Fuck, it's still me. Never mind. I'm gonna roll out this damage. I'm gonna move on. Good God, I have too many things to keep track of, but it's my favorite thing in D&D when I get to have big fights like this. Okay. That's going to move on to Retribution. Retribution, Eldon's still within about 30 feet. Everyone's pretty close. Who is Retribution most annoyed at is the question. Hmm. Retribution's pretty damn pissed off. And Eldon, you try to attack Retribution a lot, and you've succeeded a fair few times. They're gonna burn through it. Make a dex save, Eldon, Zevlo, and Ezekiel.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
You fail.
13 for Ezekiel's of the 17. What?
Everyone fails.
Oh boy. Wait, I lied. Zevlo's 18. It was a 17 on the dice.
Still
Credit.
fails.
Okay, well.
How much damage?
Zevlo-
Luck.
I just don't. I think Harry doesn't want Zevlo to get to play the game.
You threw yourself in the middle of combat with a
Yeah.
20th level wizard and a ton of fire creatures.
Yes.
By the way, did Willie go in the last round of combat ever?
I just realized that now. Willie did not go.
I just realized that
First
too.
person. Yeah. Willie got stabbed pretty hard, and I didn't say what Willie did because he kept it pretty secret.
Oh, okay. So he
Okay.
did
Oh.
something.
He did something, you just didn't see what it
Okay.
was.
Okay,
Okay. Who wants me to roll a d8 for them first? Ezekiel, Zevlo, or Eldon?
I'll
Does-
go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, then you
Okay.
can do both mine in a row.
That's a 6.
Cool.
Okay. Eldon, you feel your robot and yourself become stiffened for a moment. You are under the restrained condition, and you feel your skin begin to turn to stone.
Oh no.
On the end of each one of
Oh,
your turns, you can
no.
make me a con save. If you fail 3 times in a row, you're going to become petrified permanently.
Oh,
God, I knew
What?
it. Is that flesh to stone?
This is Prismatic Spray, which has 8 different kind of spell effects. I just rolled the petrification one for you.
Ugh.
what the
Ezekiel or
fuck?
Zevlo?
Let's do Zevlo. He's almost dead.
That's a 1, which is
What the
real
fuck?
fun.
All right. Well, Zevlo's down again. So who's got more heal? Ezekiel's the answer to that question. If he ever gets to do anything,
The gnome would like to not be petrified too.
well, we'll see what.
Zevlo takes 56 points of acid damage.
Um. Oh.
Aw.
Oh my god.
You guys will never guess what's happened to Zevlo again.
Oh,
He
goes
goes
down?
down.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Harry,
well-
I have a
And then
question.
finally, I'm going to roll one for Ezekiel. What's up?
Would Lesser Restoration get rid of Eldon's?
Greater restoration would do it.
Restoration.
Uh,
the way.
wait, a
Restoration.
Westowation.
Boy.
Okay. This one's actually interesting. How much is Ezekiel's HP total?
No.
33.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Harry's asking because he could be rolling high enough now to just kill him.
No, he just got here.
Ezekiel, you look over at the prismatic spray coming directly towards your face. You see a yellow beam of light traveling towards you. In this moment, I'm going to tell you right now, Ezekiel has been through war so many times he felt like he was going to die. You are going to die.
Oh.
In one simple second, a person with hopes, dreams, and power beyond belief eventually. You look, and a lightning strike bores a hole through your chest cavity, You feel your heart explode upon impact, and you feel the rest of your internal organs rupture as you quite literally feel a bolt of lightning tear through your center mass, leaving a hole that is most of your chest.
What?
Ezekiel, you die.
Are you joking?
Are you serious?
Okay, it's okay. We have Revivify.
I deal
We have a scroll of
30
Revivify.
lightning damage. Ezekiel, I kill you for good.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Ezekiel
What?
is
Are you
dead.
serious?
we can't Revivify him? Or
You can revivify him
Okay,
within
thank-
1
Oh,
minute.
okay.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
within
You
1
have
minute?
10
What?
rounds.
Sage, you have it. Silro, I gave it to you.
There's 10
I
rounds
gave-
of
Can we use it? Do we have the thing?
there. No.
We don't need the gem. It's a scroll.
Oh, it is
Oh,
a scroll.
thank fucking God.
Isn't it like 3,000 gold though?
It's 300.
300.
It
okay.
is 300 gold pieces for the diamond, but the scroll does not require that.
You just cast the scroll.
Yes.
You
but
just
we
cast the
lose-
scroll.
We lose the scroll.
Okay. Well.
hmm
We're casting the fucking scroll.
Silro.
Yeah, what?
You can
Yeah.
record that,
Okay.
but-
So it was a funny little
Retribution
joke.
burns through their 7th level slot, and with it puts down Zevlo, is going to put down Eldon if he doesn't survive con saves, and murders Ezekiel in one go.
That
Oh,
is
the actual
crazy.
Oh,
I
no.
actually don't get a D&D tonight. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
I have been dead the entire time. Zavlod had one cool moment of surviving
You
God.
deserve it.
That's fair.
This is your fault.
Well, he's dead, so. Well, okay.
Bro.
That's
I-
Retribution's turn.
What?
To be fair,
Retribution.
this is my own fault.
Eldon, you are restrained. You cannot. You've already taken your reaction. Everyone else who could take their reaction, your retribution is either dead or down. Retribution moves away back into the forest. You lose sight.
God, are you kidding me?
That going to be Ezekiel. Ezekiel, you have never truly died in your life before.
Well,
You've come close. You've felt yourself on the edge of it before. But this time you truly feel dead. It's an odd sensation. You feel your heart in your chest even though it shouldn't be there. You're sitting in front of a fireplace. It's calm. It is natural. As you look in front of you, you see a small face, one of your mother but younger, look towards you. Well, did we learn our lesson about finding gods?
I learn a lot. I've learnt a lot. I know a lot of things. But my lesson? That's something I'm never going to learn. Let's be honest here. You give me a chance to
Sigh.
avenge someone that hurt, to kill someone who did wrong to those I care about. I don't care if it kills me again. I will kill them, given the chance. Didn't succeed, but given the chance, I will try again.
Oh, honey. Don't you realize? You already had the chance.
Well,
Now you're in here with me. Well, you did not sell me your soul in particular, but I think I'll just keep you. Ezekiel, you feel your soul, not in your body. It's an odd sensation. There's a lack of motivation in you, a lack of will to do much of anything anymore. As you look around and look inside yourself, you quite quickly realize this isn't your body. This is your soul. As you feel your flesh isn't truly your flesh. You know where your flesh is. It's got a hole in it in the Neverwinter Woods. Here, you're sitting in your soul's true form, looking around, stuck in a small space with a fireplace and an annoying genie, possibly for the rest of eternity. And that's where we're going to leave Ezekiel.
Do we need his soul to revivify him?
No, surely not.
That's going to be Willie. Willie.
Okay, great. Thanks. Great.
Friendly reminder: the genie likes Willie, or mutual
Yeah.
respect kind of thing. I don't really know.
Really? Get over here.
Willie has had
Willie,
a short
please.
sword
Got it.
rammed through his sternum and is currently holding his stomach as, there was a particular short sword through it not that long ago. As Willie looks around and just goes, well, okay then. We need time. We get time. Stop.
What?
And on that word stop, everyone hears it reverberate, but nobody feels a thing. It's odd not feeling your heart beat in your chest. It's odd not feeling your anything move at all. Willie casts the 9th level spell Time Stop and stops
Uh-huh.
time itself for 2 rounds. The flow of time literally bends to Willie's will in this moment. As you see Willie step off the top of the wall, walk over to Ezekiel, look down at him. Well, this is an issue I can't solve. Looks over at Silro. Taps Silro on the leg with his cane. Silro, your heart never beat in the first place anymore, but for some reason you feel your body begin to move again. You're looking around. Solomon is on top of the commander with a dagger about to be pressed through his goddamn skull, and it has stopped. Retribution is currently off somewhere in the woods that you can't see, but you get the sense that everything around you's stopped. You see Lex and Cloak. Currently, Cloak is arm barring Lex, about to snap the shoulder at the joint, and you see Lex is about to counter with a leg to come up and stamp in Cloak's head. Everything has stopped. You get one action to go ahead and do on this turn of stop time.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Bye.
You brought some powerful people.
I know, I forgot Willie had chronomancy though.
Willie does have chronomancy.
That is an insanely powerful magic. The fact that he froze literal gods fighting is crazy. So I heard a revivify from our cleric.
Bye.
You walk on over to Ezekiel. Ezekiel, you're sitting down on a couch still, just listening to this fucking genie babble at you. It's more pissing you off than anything else. You wish you had another chance, but you can feel it. The soul itself knows there's something wrong with the body, and even though your chest looks entirely intact from here, you can feel if you put your hand through your chest, there's nothing there. But it's odd. There's a bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. Begins to radiate throughout the space. As you stand up off this couch, you feel a will come back to you, one that you hadn't felt for a moment. A will to move, a will to learn, a will to gain in itself. And as you are sucked back to the mortal realm, you feel your body mending itself as your organs quite literally close back together and your heart reappears in its shape. You see Silro standing above you, having burnt through a scroll of Revivify.
Oh. Also, what does that give me for health? I have no idea.
1.
Okay. But, well,
Dumbass.
What a first word to come back to.
I hate you.
I
Everything.
just saved your damn life. Excuse me?
Everything hurts. That's what I feel. Fuck me. Oh my god. That sucks.
Be
I don't.
grateful.
What is happening? Oh.
That's right, you better be fucking grateful.
Willie?
And you see Grim's mouth is moving, and you see him pulling his arms through time and space to strike again at Gabe. You see even gods themselves are having a hard time moving against this time stop, but that's not going to stop Grim. Grim is pissed off enough to quite literally tear through reality, time, and space to continue moving his right-hander down towards Gay's head. And you hear his voice, though he is hundreds of feet away from you.
I'm at a loss for words here. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I fucked up again. My bad, y'all. I wanna. Okay.
You all have a round to get away, move away, do whatever you can to get out of the range of retribution, and whoever else is going to attempt to hit you, you got one more round.
So I'm going to then heal. I'm gonna cure wounds Zevlo, so he can not be dying on the
Go ahead.
floor when we all run away. Oh my god, I rolled an 8, so he's getting 12 health.
Zevlo gets 12 hit points back. Zevlo, you awaken from simply unconsciousness. Felt like a nap for you.
Well, thanks guys. Thanks for healing me. What's going on?
He really goes, nothing much. One moment. That fucking tiefling has something coming. You see Willie walk into the woods. You all catch it just out the corner of your eye, or whoever can still move. It's odd for the rest of you. Your eyes should be seeing, but without a spot in time. It's odd. You feel locked in your own body. Eldon, you fear you've been petrified already, but it's not quite right. As Willie walks over, stands 5 feet in front of Retribution. Retribution can't move. Retribution needs to make one hell of an intelligence save.
Oh, he is a wizard. They are good at those. I'm a little concerned.
That's Willie's spell save DC. Override disadvantage for time stop. Oh no. Okay. You see as Willie places a hand on Retribution's head. You see Willie's green energy runs through his fingers into Retribution's skull for a moment. Retribution takes 20 points of psychic damage and is 1 away from the intelligence save of not casting or not being under the control of Feeble Mind. Willie casts Feeble Mind on Retribution. This drops Retribution's intelligence score and wisdom and charisma to 1.
You can't even talk now.
Yeah.
Nope.
He is. That is crazy. Fun fact. I could be wrong about this. I think Willie just walked up to him to disrespect him. Isn't that a ranged spell?
Yep.
Just has I thought it just had a range.
That's crazy.
It has a range of 60 feet. Willie wanted to make it personal.
That's
As Willie casts Feeble Mind, Retribution's intelligence, the thing that wizards pride themselves on, drops down and down and down and down until Retribution is no smarter than a rock.
What was that? 22 points I just dropped? 3 points? Like
And it's 20 points of psychic damage, and Retribution's intelligence score, which was a 25, drops all the way down to 1.
Oh my god.
wow. Wow.
You see Willie walks back. Well, that was what I was doing. Everyone else should probably run away.
I'm so down for that. Start booking it.
You all run back into the safety of your compatriots, putting a wall of your own friends between you and Retribution. Though Retribution no longer much of a threat. As you see Willie go, Let's start this up again, huh? Taps his cane on the floor. Grimm's Zweithander is meters away from the head of Gabe. And as that time begins, it's odd. When one stops time, you don't stop the effort one is making to move. So the strength behind that hit is still perfectly there. In fact, it is sped up to about 10 times its greater level. And you see, to move through time and space itself, Grimm was putting in a lot of fucking effort. As you see Grimm quite literally swing with a force you've never seen anyone swing in your life towards the head of Gabe. I'm gonna need to make one hell of an attack roll for Grimm. $35 to hit Gabe. This is an automatic natural 20 because it's hit. That means I'm going to burn through another 5th level Divine Smite. That means that is going to be 6d8 plus 2d6 doubled plus 17.
He's-
That's a big number. I do my math right. 126 points of necrotic damage directly on top of Gabe's dome.
Jesus
As Grimm has swung his sword with such intense force, you see the top of Gabe's head splits open a bit. Gabe isn't dead by any means, he's a god. But still, that looks like it fucking hurt.
Does anyone know
as
how to
you
kill
all
a god?
as you all see Gabe take that damage and continue moving. That's gonna be top of initiative.
Wait, can I
With
even
the lair
talk if I'm
action.
petrified?
You're not petrified yet, so you can still talk and move around.
Also, Ezekiel gets
But,
nothing 'cause he died, right? Okay.
You know, Ezekiel doesn't
Cool.
get anything. He died and came back up, and all he could do was move.
Just wanted to check.
We're gonna move to lair action. Lair action is gonna be reduced by Hela. All you're gonna get happen is the suicide bomb elementals, and that's all that's gonna happen. Everyone make a dex save.
Oh my god, I
Did
thought
this
you said
do 20?
death. I was like, what?
Well,
Everyone
that's,
make a death save. You're all
that's
dying.
12.
I did.
that's what this is for
Say
Say
Ezekiel.
right now the DC for this flat out is 13. Whoever doesn't make a
Okay.
13.
I'm just gonna put Ezekiel down now. I'm just gonna
Oh my
save us all the
god.
time.
Aw.
Did
Oh my
Ezekiel
God.
not make it?
Ezekiel rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna use my inspiration here. I would like Ezekiel to get to exist for 5 seconds. Holy shit, he nat 20s on the save.
He doesn't take any damage.
Thank God.
At 16.
All right. Well, there goes my inspiration.
16 saves.
I got a 12.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Anyone who rolls below a 13, you take 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Okay. Moves back up to initiative order proper. That's gonna be the boogeyman. The boogeyman who was frozen in time for a moment looks around very confused. But who has not been hit yet because he is just too quick. It's gonna go ahead. Salmon's dealing with Commander. All he can do is continue to chip away at the forces. So basically what's gonna happen now, no one's getting hit because the shadow soldiers around you are battling the fire elementals. That doesn't totally mean you now have a new objective of hitting Gabe or anything. You're still in waves and waves and waves of these guys. And you don't know what else you can do. You don't know if you can kill God. You don't know if you can fight God. You don't know if you could even kill Commander if you tried. All you know is that you can toss out hits towards waves of enemies, or you can try and go for someone specific.
Mhm.
He's gonna burn through and just toss out attacks. Hits. Very much hits. Hits. Okay. Puts down 3 more via the Boogeyman, who throws knives at these elementals and puts them down. Boogeyman's doing crowd control and is very good at it. That's gonna turn on over to Zuflo. You rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god, there's no one near me, is there?
Besides a few different pyro elementals who aren't attacking you because of the Shadow Soldiers, but they're not like away from you. Retribution's in the forest, currently dumber than a rock. Lex is grappling with Cloak, but Cloak looks like he's having the time of his fucking life. And the commander is currently on top of the tower battling to hell with Zuflo.
Oh, was Zevlo?
Not Zuflo, sorry.
Oh god.
Sorry, Solomon.
I see. Huh. You know what? Can I have Zevlo jump on the tower with them?
Give me athletics, it's gonna be real hard.
Does a 27 get me up there?
Motherfucker, yeah.
Zevlo has a +8 to athletics.
Yeah, you are a natural 19.
I did.
Fuck. Yeah, go
Is,
get up on the tower. How does Zevlo climb a tower? Does he just jump it like Solomon does, or does he climb?
I'm gonna have Zevlo go halfway, like Hulk climbing in the first Avengers movie, grab a window or something, and then just launch himself the rest of the way up.
It is 3 giants, one standing at 7'5", another standing at 7'3", and another standing. Commander Stahl, only like 6'7".
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and do what you're gonna do, bud.
Well, I have this funny little great axe. The commander is kind of a bitch. Yeah, so that's where that's going. Does what is that? A +8, so 23 hit?
Yes.
Oh god, I forgot. Oh god, hold on, I have a page I literally have to read for how Zevlo work.
3d6 plus 2 plus 5.
Yeah, right. Twice. So I'm not rolling.
Did you hit him with a second attack?
I just attacked twice with an action to attack.
What was your second attack roll?
Oh right, I forgot I have to do 2 of those. That does not hit. That's a 6. Okay, so
Yeah,
3d6
First
plus
attack.
7. I can't do that. 17 damage.
17 points of damage to the commander.
Yep.
That looks like it hurts. Looks like it's pissed him off more than anything in the world. The commander looks to spin around at you, mean mugs you, but can't do much because there's a 7'5" zombie about to stab him in the back of the skull if he turns around for too long.
That sounds right. Okay.
Anything with your bonus actions, Zevlo, or are you just good on that?
Can I even? Oh, I think I even have a bonus action other than rage. Oh wait, no, I can't because my great axe is 2-handed. Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything. We're good.
Sparta's go. Sparta, having not been strong enough to move through time to just pure brute force it like Grim, but still quick enough to realize what's just happened. He's a little disoriented, particularly from the insane attack he just took to the top of his head. Okay, if he's gonna burn through spells, he's gonna burn through them. He's gonna cast 7th level Steel Wind Strike. And choose up to 5 creatures. It's only 1. Okay. Gabe takes 21 points of force damage for the Steel Wind Strike, as well as a ton of other bullshit that gets to happen. Bonus action. Do you want to use it on the... No, because he also gets to use that because it's an attack roll with a spell. It's not a spell attack roll. He's going to Blade Flourish. Which one? Defensive Flourish. Going to go ahead and add a d12 to his AC. Cool. Sparta's AC is now a 30. And Sparta is going to bonus action still attack with the Shadow Blade. Still hits Gabe. $18 points of necrotic damage to Gabe. That is going to turn on over to... It's going to be Cloak before Silro. Okay. As many of you know, Cloak's both an asshole and a trickster. Cloak, who had said no weapons at the start of this, has quickly gone back on his word. Not because he needs to, but because he's a dick. Yeah. As he is currently, he's in mount position. Shut the fuck up. I know whoever thinks of the word mount first is gonna be immature about it, but that's fine.
I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna say it.
I was.
I thought
Really?
about it,
I thought
but
Mike
I
was
didn't
gonna be
say
the
it.
first one to go for it.
No, I don't.
For anyone who doesn't know, mounts a position in professional fighting. Just so I would know, I only did a little bit of it, but I still study it because I find it really fun.
Mhm.
He's currently in mount, which means he's on top of Lex's stomach. Lex is currently putting his hands up to guard. That doesn't do a whole lot. However, there's a lot of judo moves Lex can now implicate because Cloak is on top, and Lex can basically force him to either post, which is putting his hand on the floor in order to gain balance, or Lex can throw him off. But before Lex even gets a chance, Cloak has grabbed Lex's mouth and has put his fingers over Lex's mouth. This is called a muffle. Basically, what is going to happen is Lex cannot breathe because both his nose and mouth are plugged. At the current moment, Lex has either the choice to open his mouth and attempt to breathe around Cloak's hand, or has the chance to be choked the fuck out because oxygen is running out from his brain. Lex chooses the latter, goes ahead and opens his mouth and attempts to breathe around Cloak's hand. In that moment, Cloak gets a full forearm in his mouth before Cloak, the lying son of a bitch he is, pulls the iron knuckles, or iron, or silver, whatever you want to call them. Brass, they have a ton of different names depending on the material. Metal knuckles, pulls them out, and begins slamming the side of Lex's ribs. Everyone hears definite breaks. There are upwards of 20 ribs in the human body. A lot of them are going to shatter on these next 5 attacks. Which I need to roll. All of these have advantage because you won the athletics check to get the mount. So does anyone have any questions about, about MMA or anything like that? I only did boxing for a little while, but I'm still kind of knowledgeable on all that. Anyone have any questions while I roll this out thoroughly to make sure I get it all done?
Nope.
Just trying to fill time here, and vamp is basically what I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
Holy shit! I rolled 2 nat 20s and 3 other hits. Okay, this is gonna be a lot. Cloak does an extra D8 because he's actually using a weapon now. And this is gonna be real fun.
I'm sorry, I don't want to miss anything, but I really have to go to bed. But
Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna take Cloak's turn and maybe do this one last round of initiative before we go.
okay.
I always like to leave it on a cliffhanger. Shit, I gotta double this one, then add it. Bullshit amounts of damage.
Mm.
That is 106, I think, points of damage to Lex as
My
Cloak.
Oh god.
I rolled 2 nat 20s, then hit on all the other 3. Cloak does 2d8 per hit. It's a lot. Which Lex has over 200 hit points, but that's not gonna help a lot. Jesus Christ. Okay. As Cloak hammers into the ribs of Lex, destroying both internal organs on his way, as well as most certainly breaking bone. Cloak, well, Cloak feels pretty fucking great. Lex, on the other hand, feels pretty fucking hurt. As Lex is not down yet, but is very much hurt. Cloak has his hand in his mouth, so Lex not gonna say shit. But he's simply going to scream in pain as he has dropped from almost his maximum to very, very hurt. That's gonna turn to fucking hell. It's gonna turn to Silro.
Jesus Christ. I'll just cure wounds, Ezekiel.
Go for it.
You get 16 hit points back. It was 2nd level, by the way.
Good. Can make sure you mark off all your spells. By the way, Cloak actually says something. He goes, Silro! Just get your attention.
Yeah, what's up?
You can cast Revivify, right?
Yes.
Keep one handy.
Okay.
Don't know what Cloak's plan is. Clearly it involves the death of someone. But all you know is Cloak plans to kill someone or kill himself.
Oh.
Oh,
Ugh.
True. If anyone ever fit the description of Thug, I wish I could share the playlist with you guys, but I'm on Apple Music, like the true what's baked into my phone price. I don't want to say rich boy that I am, because I'm middle class at best. But still. Anything with your bonus actions though, Rob?
No.
Okay. That's gonna move quickly on over to Athena. You get your turn. Still a bear, still in the middle of chaos, still in the middle of few deaths. But hey, you're going strong, you're a bear.
I'm a bear and I'm so cool. Um. So let's like
Truly, everyone underestimates the bear till it's too late.
right. Well, I just want to clobber whatever's closest to me, really. Again.
That would be fire elementals. You can go after someone specific if you want, but other than that, these shadow soldiers clearly are dying at a rapid rate, but they keep coming back. As you see, anyone with any arcane knowledge quickly realizes they're draining spell slots from Grim, but Grim doesn't give a shit because medium G god. So every time a shadow soldier dies, they're probably draining out a little bit of a spell slot. But they're still going strong, so you can either choose to hit some specific, or you can choose to continue thinning out these fire elementals to help out Grim.
Can I do an insight?
Give me insight. What are you trying to look for?
Trying to see if I should hit someone specific, or is because it kind of seems like a waste of time to hit the elementals again. I don't know.
I'll tell you right now without the insight. Grim is going to lose spell slots. Grim himself striking on his normal, just regular old strength is 2d6 plus 17. He will not lose a lot of power. He will just lose the ability to Divine Smite, which currently has dropped Gave about 300 hit points from his original total. So it's a gamble. Do you want to help out Grim in doing more damage, or do you want to try and save your friends some hurt from the Commander, Lex, or Retribution's still out there, just, a rock?
I'll try to go after the commander.
Give me athletics in your bear form. Bears are known to climb, but they're also known
Is
to
that
climb
strength?
trees. Not. Yeah.
Swag.
I'll tell you what. Just because I'm nice, a bear will have proficiency in athletics. So whatever you roll on strength, add 3.
What's 4 for strength? Already.
So +4 is the bear's strength total. Add 3
Yeah.
onto that as well, because the bear's proficient in athletics.
Okay. So I got 14, 18, 22.
You all see a bear scale stone. I don't know if anyone's ever seen a bear in the wild. They scale trees pretty fucking easy. The bear does the same thing in the cracks in the stone, claws its way up this tower. Now the commander's surrounded by a 7'5" zombie who is the maddest he has ever seen in his life, a orc who can hit things with the power of a god, and a fucking brown bear.
Let's go.
So go ahead and take your attacks.
I'm nervous. I only have +6. Okay. Math. 24.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I'm gonna bite him real good.
Real good. See, the commander's fairly open on his guard right now as he's trying to defend against Zuvlo and Solomon, which isn't going well. I cannot state how fucked the commander is in this given moment. He has a lot of HP, but that doesn't mean much between Zuvlo, a bear, and Solomon.
I got 9.
9 hit points. Go ahead and roll into your next attack.
6 plus 5, 11 plus 15. 15
Doesn't
and
hit the commander.
9. No, that's for
Both don't hit the command. Oh,
Okay.
for damage?
Yeah, that's damage.
Gotcha. As you claw at the commander again, he looks hurt. But I'm gonna be honest, his HP total is higher than anyone's here. He doesn't look that hurt. The commander, give me Zuvlo, the bear, which is currently Athena, and August Solomon can give me wisdom straight up to see how hurt the commander is.
Um,
Not even after 24 damage? Okay.
he has the high. He just said he has the highest HP total here.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, actually, do you want to know who has the highest HP total?
Gabe.
Even
Gabe.
really funnily? Well, I'm excluding Gabe, okay?
Okay.
I don't think that's fair to include Gabe.
Probably Solomon.
I'll give you all one guess.
16 for wisdom.
Willie?
Hmm.
I got a 19.
It's Cloak.
wisdom. Oh, that
Oh.
track. I forget how monk. Yeah, okay, that track. Monk fighter. Yeah, that adds up. And his con
Well,
has to be
actually,
insane.
his con's a +5, and he has the tough feat and the cruel feat.
Oh.
He has an upwards of 270 HP.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Cloak is scary, and I
Sick.
can't stress that enough.
That sounds right. So it was a 19 to tell how hard he is, by the way, for me.
So the commander's original HP total was about 300. He has
Okay.
been brought down to 150.
Oh, that's pretty good.
He officially dealt out his health.
Maybe some drug
The
time for
commander looks
Zevlo.
hurt, and he can't leave. Full warning, Zevlo. Cloak did tell you, if you're going to die, use that. So Zevlo's not smart in general, so I'll let you do what you want. But
Yeah.
still,
I mean, Ezekiel did already die, so.
speaking of which, we're going to end on this cliffhanger. I'm going to stop as an initiative where we are because it's very late. People want to go to bed. Can we do this tomorrow, by the way? Because I'm having a lot of fun, and I just want to see if we can do it.
I mean,
If it's gonna be as late, I don't think so because I do have work at like 8 the next morning. And
That's okay. I have a lot of days off, so if we can do it the day after or whenever.
I mean, Friday and literally, like, well, not tomorrow because it's already 2 a.m., but the 28th and 29th for us, I am off both of those days. So I can do our normal time, like 7 p.m. start.
okay.
That's
So it would be day after
always
tomorrow.
good for you guys. Okay.
So it would be your Saturday and your Sunday.
Okay.
Can everyone do those days?
I
think
can.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll do it those days. So we'll just have tomorrow night off, or we don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as I said, we're gonna leave off on a cliffhanger.
Oh my gosh.
You
Yeah.
see Cloak. Turn HP total is 224. He's been hurt, but he's almost killed Lex. In this moment, Cloak is looking around. The medium G gods are doing good damage, but they're pretty hurt as well. Cloak looks around. You've seen Psycho Jet before. You handed one vial to Zevlo. As Cloak pulls 3 vials out of his bag, taps off all 3, and just goes, "Hey, Silro,
Oh. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking die,"
Oh,
before ramming all 3
Buddy.
into his neck,
buddy.
pressing all 3 syringes
Ah.
down.
Buddy.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You hear Cloak release a battle cry. Cloak is going to die because his heart is going to overclock itself and explode when he is done. However, the effects of Psycho Jet, I'm going to read them out now so Zevlo, you know them. 1 vial of Psycho Jet will boost your strength up to 25.
Oh.
It will immediately put you under the condition of the haste spell. And it will also allow you to get advantage on every single dex save, no matter if you can see it or not. 2 vials will do a very similar thing, however, it will simply boost up that strength score to even higher.
Oh my god.
3 vials, upon taking them, will kill you. However, unless someone deals double your HP maximum to you, over time, you will not die. Basically, Cloak has doubled his HP to be 512 But as soon as he goes past 224, he's officially unconscious. As soon as he takes 3 more hits, he's dead. But he will keep fighting because this drug in his system is so intensely powerful.
That is
Cloak is
insane.
going to kill himself, but at the same time, you don't think Cloak is on a human level anymore. You
Cloak
think
is-
Cloak with enough drugs in him could fight God, and you think that's his plan.
Oh my god. So what I'm hearing is Friday night, Cloak is going to kill this lightning man and then is going to go try to kill God. Awesome.
Do
What
you
a-
think Cloak is going to bare knuckle box the God of Knowledge and he might win?
That's crazy.
It's sick.
Holy crap.
There's a reason he's the leader of the Faceless Guys. I told you this a while ago.
Yeah.
There's a
Kinda
reason
forgot
Cloak
about
is
it.
so terrifyingly strong.
Holy shit.
And that's where
he's-
we're going to leave off. Cloak officially killing himself. He's going to die once this drug effect ends.
Oh.
And he wants me to revive him if he does.
That's better than Willie.
He said keep a spell handy.
We
Yeah.
don't have a gem.
Okay, well,
I'm sure
hope
Willie
Willie
does.
does.
I'm very confident Willie does.
And that's where we're going to end off.
That's crazy.
Cloak
Great.
kills himself with drugs, and you all are in a better situation than I thought you would be for waves of enemies coming at you 24/7. So good job, guys.
Yeah, I only died and was down for the entire thing except for 2 turns. Woohoo!
I thought I was going to kill more
I'm
of you.
at thir-
Yeah.
The bear is at 31 health.
I'm still at max health. Yay!
My
Yeah.
my
So it's the boogeyman, which is really funny.
how am I playing 2 characters and I've died the most?
Aren't you being petrified?
That's crazy. Yeah, you're
I am
actually
being
petrified.
petrified.
If you
I feel
don't
like
succeed 3
that-
con saves, Eldon, you will be perma petrified
That's not
and you
great,
won't be
'cause
able
I
to
don't
do
add-
anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Willie
does,
problem.
Does this count as con saves against? Oh wait,
This
no,
counts
that's
as
charisma.
con saves.
No, because I was
The
I
DC for
never mind. I
Oh,
was
wait,
gonna
hold
say
on.
'cause No, because I thought it
I
said
just
I have
realized something
advantage
crazy.
on con
What?
against magic.
Eldon, you don't actually need to make any con saves. Willie feeble-minded retribution
Oh, yeah.
casts the spell. Or actually, I need to check if that's concentration. I don't think prismatic spray is concentration.
It's not.
But if it
So,
It's not.
okay, so you're still gonna make con saves, but if it were concentration, it would have just ended because people with 1 intelligence can't keep con saves going.
yeah.
Or sorry, can't keep concentration at all.
Yeah. Wild.
How'd you guys like fighting God? Any feedback?
I didn't fight
You
God.
described that really well, and it sounded really cool.
I just spent the entire time dying, and I'm pissed at a genie right now. So that's gonna be a bridge we have to cover later. Because what if like I specifically did not set
You
up my
didn't
soul.
give me your soul, but I want it. That's basically what she said.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you're keeping my soul anyway, give me more power. Like what? Like if this isn't negotiable, let me get something out of this. So that's a conversation I'm having later with the genie. Because what if like
yeah, I need to have a conversation with Mr. Grimm over there.
Grim's always open to take your soul, Ezekiel, if you want it.
I'm not surprised. Also, fun fact, I've been playing Ezekiel wrong this whole time. Every single attack roll I've ever done, once per turn, can just add 3 fire damage to it. Every single one I've ever done.
Yeah,
And I have not been doing this because I forgot about it.
I thought you were doing it. Okay.
Nope. This entire time I've not been. I'm doing 3 less damage than I think I've done every single turn.
Every time you did like 4 damage to me, I was like, "Huh, he rolled a 1."
Nope.
It
It would have been 7.
well, okay, good.
Whoops. Well, I will be remembering that.
Did
Also-
you like my drawing?
Yeah.
Idea is
It's so cute.
nice.
I really do actually.
For not having drawn in a while, that's pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
Harry, I have some bad news for you. Well, not bad news, good news for me.
So
Your
What's up?
little subclass for Zeflo, I just need him to get another feat, and he can dual wield great axes.
yeah, I made it that way.
Yeah, I could have done that instead, but I want him to have 20 strength. So
You'll meet a character later who I've based off Norse mythology, who is the same subclass, and he's really fun.
that's crazy. But yeah, no. So Zevlo's like once I think he hits like 10th
Well,
level.
I'm gonna spend my time going back through Norse mythology, figuring out which god or character you're thinking of. If it's not Thor.
I'll give you a hint. It's Gleipnir? Galpnir? That's not the name of the god, but that's the name of a weapon that this god will use.
Gleipnir? Isn't that the
Gleipnir,
spear of Odin?